We're live.
Ew.
Hello.
Hello!
Let me double check your audio.
You don't sound as happy as Ethan, Nick.
Your
Never.
audio's fine.
Poltro's never happy.
Hello.
I knew that. I knew that. Hello! Welcome. Welcome back to the Couch Cooperative. I am your
Dungeon Master.
ever so loved Dungeon Master. Thanks, YouTube. We are back with another episode of our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign of the Storm King's Thunder.
Wait. Is there news?
No.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No
It's
news.
just important.
We don't have any news,
You
no
never know.
announcements.
You were hinting at something. I was like, what do I not? Mother's
I have a
Day.
fresh note page, and we are all set to begin. So, last we left off,
It's alright, dude. Next time.
our band of mercenaries,
Peacekeepers.
I don't know if I could say the word humble
We're humble.
Humble.
peacekeepers,
Humble.
I'm
but the moderately proud
Humble.
and slightly humble
We're very
peacekeepers.
We're gonna see from
The,
in a minute.
the decently,
We're
the
humble.
decently
What?
treatable.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh my god.
Dude, you just snitched yourself out, dude.
I said we were horny because we got a Minotaur and a teeth.
You sure he goes,
That's
I'm
good.
sorry.
That was fair.
That was like so professional.
That was fair.
You're
Okay.
not technically wrong.
Technically, okay. Based on the specific explanation, you're not technically wrong.
It's not
But
true.
our adventuring party, the mercenary group outfit known as the Peacekeepers, have been traveling around the Savage Frontier with a new collection of jobs. Now, these jobs are quite small in scale. You've
Right.
been hired to do a wide variety of things and chosen to arrange them in order of what you decided was best, with which you started by protecting Shalvis Martholio to his destination that he needed to go to, which the name of the location right now is completely Bardright Inn, which was completely...
How could you forget a name like that, Ethan?
Yeah, right, yeah, because of the 1,000 other names that I gotta remember.
Barge right in.
Right.
That's a good one.
God damn it! I just figured out why it's called the Bardright Inn.
You didn't. Thank God I emphasized.
Fuck!
Yeah, even I got
Were you really the last person at the
Wizards of the Coast, you assholes! Damn it! Like, he said it in the way that he said it, because I've always been saying the barge right. Like, I've been emphasizing right, kind of like shipwright, and so that's the thought I was thinking, because a barge is a ship, and then he just goes, yeah, the barge right in. And I'm like, fuck. Rah!
Inspiration?
It's a no. I don't.
The gods are getting ready to start throwing their lightning bolts. But you protected Shalvis Martholio to the Bardright Inn, and then decided that you were going to head to the the city of Waterdeep. Now, there were multiple reasons for you to go to Waterdeep, which is the reason why you decided it was the next best place to go. So, what we have currently on hand is to go to House Thon in Waterdeep to give off a Black Pearl pendant that was given to you by Ji Long. And then also to meet with a dragon expert known as Chaslauf Yarghorn. So those are your two goals. You weren't given really much direction as to what to do once you hit Waterdeep. Really past that's what your objective is. And then by the time you guys had arrived at Waterdeep, we had left off with an outside experience that your characters were not fully aware of, in which it seems as if people were prepared for your arrival. Something about the Peacekeepers fitting a particular description given to them, and then they split off. Now, what that means for you guys, I do not know, but Pultra, we're actually going to begin with you. So you guys have just entered the threshold of Waterdeep, so the City of Splendor. Waterdeep is known for its ingenuity. It's known for its sprawling urban growth and expansion. It's known for its nobility, in which the the major and minor Waterdeepian nobility resides. It's known for its military might, with both its city watch, its city guard, and even its own specialized armed force known as the Griffin's Cavalry. the City of Splendor. This is one of the greatest locations throughout all of the Sword Coast. Highly sought after by adventurers, highly sought after by businessmen. It's a sight to see. And as you go through the first set of gates, you guys are actually entering. So we have a map of Waterdeep right here on the wall. You guys are actually entering. Yep. So you guys are entering on. So there's 2 gates. There's one on the bottom right where there's a trail.
Gotcha.
Where you can see there's a wall, a bit of space, and then another set of walls. You guys are on the one that's up top. That's up against the ridge line, if you can see it on the right side of the city. So you guys are heading up that way and have crossed over officially into what's known as the Trade Board. So this is the business side of things, where all your shops and curious item ware vendors, your taverns, all the fun stuff is located. Real quick before we get to Misery, Poltra, as you walk through, tell me a little bit about what is on Poltra's mind. Has Poltra been to Waterdeep? Is this a new experience to him?
Oh, yeah,
How is Poltra used to metropolitan lifestyle, or is he very remote village?
Well, I forget because my where are the Knights of the Holy Judgment predominantly established in? Would you know, or be willing to?
They would be willing to share.
Because I think that is going to heavily dictate me. Because you said the Griffin's cavalry.
The
And my
Griffin's
first thought
cavalry.
was that's just like a counterpart to being a Knight of Holy Judgment, but for whatever city I'm from. Unless it's more of like a temple thing.
Let's see here. The Knights of the Holy Judgment are not listed as having a particular place of location, so that is kind of up for my discretion. So no, we will say not Waterdeep for the sake of coming up with a decision.
So, am I familiar with the city that is relative in
That's
this
what I'm
scale?
asking you.
I want to say I'm familiar with a city that's maybe half as large, but doesn't have as
So
many.
this is massively
High
more
end.
busy then. It's cramped, even especially through the gates. We have people coming and going. What you notice is that the immediate air around you gets very stale. You're very quick to catch on to people's
It's going to stress Poltra out.
natural perception of you, and the bulk of people seeing I guess for all intents and purposes, a knightly garbed minotaur doesn't give off the greatest of impressions, and it's like within maybe 30 feet of you guys, the air, like the atmosphere feels dead. And then when people kind of step out of that, you can see that atmosphere kind of is going to follow you for a little bit.
So do we notice people like staring at us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it's hush hush quiet, and it would be so hard to miss if the city wasn't so lively.
Can I roll
That's how you can tell, because you can hear this bubble of kind of just quietness that is within an uproar of lively city life.
Can I roll an insight on why everyone is staring at us?
You don't need to. Him. So that's why I'm asking you. How are you feeling?
I say just tense, but not discomposed, I guess.
Okay. I want you to go ahead and make a general charisma check. So this is just going to be just your charisma, and it is going to be matched by a societal religion check.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. I also rolled a 19. I'm going to give this societal check a +2 for a 21. So you are fortunate enough, you're actually fortunate enough that the Society of Waterdeep is very well familiar with the attire and the general look of Tyr. So the general atmosphere that you give is not, it's like a dead confusion and a bit of like this incredibly unnatural, a lot of unpacking what we're witnessing. Your charisma check was to dictate how your body posture and how your tenseness manifested itself. With how high you rolled, you actually are able to maintain a very decent composure that does not befit your species.
Nice.
And
Okay.
so it assists with the general kind of public approach to you. So you guys, at least for right now, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but very peaceful in and out. So you guys can have kind of now the freedom handed back to you. What would you guys like to go do?
Are there any homeless people?
In Waterdeep, it would be very difficult to not have homeless people.
Can I, with everyone's attention, bring the Minotaur over with me, and then like give a gold to? Okay.
Pultra, I'd like to do something for our public image.
What is it?
Well, I'd like to give to the homeless. Maybe we'll just go donate a gold. That'll feed them for a while, I think.
How many homeless are around us right now? Like, is it like
Make a.
like what's the frequency?
What's your background?
Of them?
Don't give
Faceless.
them gold. Food and water.
I believe.
We can
They'll
buy
use the gold to
Yeah,
buy more of
faceless.
that junk that they put in.
Do you want me to make a? You said one more time.
Perception roll, and then I want to know what your background is.
14 and faceless.
Okay.
What the hell?
You're able to find a few homeless people that make themselves very evident because of kind of like the nature of their clothes. So they look like your typical street urchin. Boots with the
I
toes
wanna-
hanging out,
while we're
kind of
looking,
grimy
walking.
and greasy, very dirty,
Do any of them have
matted
money
hair.
pots? Do any of them have money pots out?
A few, yeah. They have little like tin cans that they're kind of just dangling, just
Alright.
not like a bell, but they're kind of jingling.
I want to get one.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the
yeah, you see one. Spare
Have
change.
money cans out.
Spare
Do all the
change.
ones that have the cans out.
They have
No.
brown
You
teeth.
are?
Yeah, well, we can. Like both of us. I was gonna go with you.
Brown teeth.
Okay.
No
okay.
teeth.
How many are there? Wait.
He said at least like 3.
Okay.
So me and him, we'll give
Right.
all the ones that just have them. Like if they have like a hat or a money pan or something out. But only if they have something up. If they don't have like their hands out or they're not asking for money, then we'll just skip them.
Okay, we'll say there's about 5 that have an available
Gold,
available can to do that. Let me ask you this: by the time you approach the first homeless man, you see he looks at he's got like a. Have you ever seen like one of those like London like kind of slanted caps
Yeah.
that are billed? Has that and kind of takes it off and clutches it tightly. It's all disheveled, like it's rotted and it's got holes in it. You're pretty sure you saw a bug squirm into like the top of it. He kind of clutches it close to his chest and brings his can of coins into that, so it's like
No.
hidden. He's like,
no.
Sorry, I'll move. You don't need to get the city watch again. I told her it was the last time, I promise.
You're okay. And I'll hold out a gold to him.
He's just sitting.
We just noticed you from across the way.
Oh, you're very kind, sir. You're not gonna arrest me.
It's not me. It's Tyr.
Boo. Tear!
Tyr.
Boy, you sound like you don't got no gonads.
All right. Now you're getting shit talked by the homeless guy.
Take that money back.
No, I'm gonna
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn around. I turn around and I want to start walking towards the next one. Hurt.
do you give
I
him the
told you,
coin?
Pulcha.
Oh yeah, no,
You said it
I dropped it.
Okay, yeah,
I
he
dropped
takes
it.
the coin and goes,
Thank you.
I'm,
You're very kind, mister.
I'm gonna
Don't mention it.
I'm gonna go to.
All turned around.
yeah, you see the next few ones that kind of like, oh, don't mind old Jenny. Like, he's got like at least half a day left before he kicks the bucket. Like, the kind of like the typical,
Sounds like someone I know.
homelessness camaraderie that they have. Yeah, so you give out money to the homeless, and so I would like Varys, because you are the mercenary outfit's leader. I want you to go ahead and make a persuasion check for the group. You're gonna have advantage for this.
Do you want to have paid for 3, or do you want me to have paid for 3?
You want to pay for all of them?
I'll pay for 3.
How many is 5?
Yeah.
It's 5 total.
Oh, that's a pretty
Thank
good
you,
roll.
I rolled a 2.
Where's my go?
I'm not taking that one. And then you said it was a persuasion?
Yes, it is persuasion.
So I rolled a.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I got a 17.
17. So, as they're giving money to the homeless,
How much gold
it's
do you have, dude?
technically
300 it's 316
the
now.
proper way
That's
of
because
saying
that's
this.
because I scammed that guy.
The proper way of saying this because
Because
I'm
I made the dude. Sorry. Sorry.
lightning bolt. The proper way of saying giving money to the poor in the fun medieval fantasy style is giving alms to the poor. I know, we're gonna start working on our vocabulary. Okay, kids.
Those like songs,
No, alms. You're giving alms.
like prayers.
I'm not
No.
giving anyone one.
Like,
Really
assistance.
fucked up.
Minotaurs
Oh,
don't use words that have more than 5 letters.
Okay. Well, ALMS.
Yeah.
Who's alms?
I listen. I'm born in the today. Okay. I wasn't born in the then. I don't know.
Well, we're here now.
Yeah, exactly.
So what
So,
the fuck are alms?
so as you're giving money to the
Such a
homeless,
pet.
right? You're giving alms to the poor. One of the city watch members actually comes up to you. You can see probably like
Get away from me.
a decently ranked watch member, maybe just like a local constable. Goes, boy, you didn't see a lot of them big guys walking around all nice and peaceful. Normally they're ripping up townsteads.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's
You got them quite under leash, eh?
Leash. He's this old minotaur.
Oh, hey, I meant no disrespect. It was more of a.
Well, you always
it
do.
was a figurative term. I
These
apologize.
people wanted it.
I apologize. I
You
apologize.
should.
My body,
It's
my
disgusting
choice.
here. It smells like a goddamn pigsty.
Oh, shit.
You need to start washing around here. It's
Hey,
disgusting.
this is not the dog
Look at
ward.
this.
Hey,
I'm sweating. There's so many people walking around.
well, yeah, it's a little stuffy.
We
Don't get
never
me
should
wrong.
have built this here.
Sergeant Pritzcock.
How you doing?
Shakes your hand.
What name is that?
Pleasure to meet you.
Poor
Oh,
guy.
fancy. Pleasure to meet you. We just noticed you guys walking in, and I got the lucky duty of coming and introducing myself. Seems to be your business here in Waterdeep. How can I help you?
Well, we're actually a group of adventurers, the Peacekeepers.
Okay.
I'm the humble leader. If you're ever needing anything, just come to us, unless it's too difficult.
Oh, so you're like a mercenary outfit, like the Flaming Fists,
Yeah,
but obviously very small.
but we're peacekeepers. We don't punch things while on fire. We don't do that.
I don't know if I trust that with him.
Fire?
I think he looks like he punches stuff.
Yeah, but not on fire. That would
Oh.
burn all of his fur.
Sorry. Yeah, if you run into any issues, just feel free to reach out.
Well, if you run into any issues, you can reach out to us.
We'll keep that in mind. And he kind of leans in and goes, between you and me, I'm quite grateful that you're taking care of some of the lesser privileged.
Well, he was just
It's a
talking
mix.
like I got
It's a
rustled
mix on the
around.
wards. Half of them are bums, and some of them just got a shit hand dealt to them. It's rough to see the good ones really suffer. Then there's the ones that are all hooked up on Sood, and honestly, I could care less.
I know.
They've absolutely destroyed their lives. But I'm grateful that you're helping out. We don't get too much options to actually, make change on this amount of level in Waterdeep.
Well, we try.
Far removed from the politics of the city, but it's good to see. So I'm glad that there's adventurers out there who aren't as money grubby as you guys are all painted out to be.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, I've taken up too much of your time. I apologize. And you kind of shake your hand again. It's a pleasure to meet you, and you as well, Miss, because you guys are.
Oh.
Like you as well, Miss.
Nice seeing you, Richcock. You have a good one.
Pritzcock.
I know.
Okay, and you guys are good. So you guys have given.
Piece of shit, dude.
You guys have given.
What, fought you like 9 times?
I didn't know Varys had heart palpitations.
Yeah.
Where did I read that?
His bad ears.
Stage 5 terminal cancer on your man.
He's got bad everything.
You're gonna need a wish spell to not die of natural causes, buddy.
Dude, that's wild.
Keep
Dude,
testing me.
You said you corrected. You said, I know.
Dude, this is
But
enjoyable.
whatever you guys would like to do, you guys have kind of come back together. You're still in the trade ward. I mean, this is probably maybe like 10, 15-ish minutes.
Bullets.
Yeah, you actually can go to a black powder merchant, so you can go ahead and spend. Did we write the appropriate cost for each pack of bullets?
Mhm.
Okay, so you can spend as many gold as you're willing, and
Does that mean we're going to a weapon store?
well, it's more of a black powder smith.
You know,
Like cooler.
Can I go to a weapon store then?
Do they have
Yeah,
like
nice.
rifles on the racks?
No, so firearms are not like a widely
I know.
distributed.
Can I buy a cooler?
Huh?
A what?
Cooler.
A cooler. What do you mean?
Like a basket with ice in
And
So do
lastly,
you see where the issue
it.
is?
That keeps everything cool.
how
Right.
much?
You
Harris
notice,
calls it a cooler.
you know where the problem's at? It's a bit technologically advanced.
In ice chest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you see the issue there?
It wouldn't fit in my bag.
They don't exist.
An ice chest doesn't exist?
No.
I invented.
Okay. Looks like we got an after campaign dream. You can die happy after you make the ice chest.
No, he won't. He won't make it.
So you can go to a blacksmith if you want. And you can buy.
We don't discriminate.
Normally it's Gabe. You were throwing me off, my guy.
Can I go to a magic
He
shop?
came feisty.
You
today.
may. There are magic stores.
Yo, I want to go there with him too. Dude, that sounds
Jesus.
cool. Is that a potion store?
Well,
magic.
it's a mixture, yeah. So they have magical wares. They have obviously potions. I don't know what your money range is, but I don't think it's in the capacity to buy magical items.
The old Yeti cooler.
300.
No, we are not in the capacity to buy magical items. We can buy potions. Potions are about, I think.
How much for a healing potion?
Well, let me look at the items. I want a window shop.
Google it. Pull it up on your phone. You can see everything, bro. There's so many things you can't even.
Yeah,
think
but
of.
Yeah,
how
they have
much-
magical swords, magical shields, magical shoes, magical capes.
Any rings?
I'll pull.
Yeah, they have magical rings.
I'll pull
What kind
it
of
up,
rings
dude.
do they have?
A variety of different magical rings. They have a ring for every different flavor.
So would
So
they
it's like
have,
Baskin Robbins. They
would
got
they-
31.
would they have like a ring of intelligence?
That's a great question. A ring of intelligence isn't technically a thing.
Wait,
I
how
don't
many
believe
rings
so.
can you wear? 11, right?
Okay.
Give yourself advantage for that one, you dick. God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 62 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a lot.
I know. I'm buying 53 rounds
what the fuck?
of
What is that
revolver
gauge
ammo, and I'm buying
Katray.
So basically, my revolver ammo.
Well, they come in packs.
I know, packs of 20.
You're buying 53 packs?
Oh no, I was doing by rounds, but I was doing the math correctly though.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm spending 12 gold for revolver ammo because it's 4 gold pieces per batch of 20.
So you're treating a gold piece as a patch of 5?
No, I'm spending 12
So where did we get
Piece of shit,
53?
dude. You're a piece of shit.
because
Ethan,
I'm
what do you-
adding up because I have 67 rounds right now.
You
I'm adding up to because I'm trying to have my rounds 120. So I'm paying them a little bit more because I don't have like this precise
The other
thing,
side.
but
Gotcha.
I'm spending
Other
12 gold. That's for 8, 12. That's for 60 rounds.
Right.
But technically I'm doing 53.
Gotcha. I see what you're doing.
Yeah. And then, for my musket, I'm gonna spend 50 gold.
Give yourself an inspiration dice for the inventory management. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
That is very, very well done.
Don't come to the king.
What the hell? And then I'm buying 60, or I'm gonna have 60 rounds total, but I'm buying
musket?
46. Yeah.
Okay.
46 rounds.
Okay.
So that.
You're all stocked up.
Yeah. So I spent basically 62 gold pieces.
Okay.
So
All right.
just wanted to let you know.
Is there any cool weapons I can get?
No. How much gold do you have?
How much what?
How much gold do you have?
Um,
Magic items
Damn, I'm
in my worlds are very expensive because they're not
no, not
Look
magic.
at that.
Just cool.
120 revolver.
just
And
cool.
now 60 rounds of
Like a pickaxe that
Damn.
extends the thing.
instead of like 20 and 80. I would rather have
something that's just
more. So that
weird
if we
and
are
cool.
traveling farther, I'll have enough.
Can you get a fully automatic
You
weapon?
can buy like a scythe.
I don't know. He would know.
Could
No, that's what's coming for me.
Like the blade that Gamora had, like that.
could Omar get a
You're thinking thousands of years ahead of this time. They don't have trick weapons. This is a Bloodborne.
There's magic.
Yo.
Your point?
And
could
there's no fucking cooler. That's all.
could Omar
No, because magicians. I'm so sorry I keep
It's
interrupting
okay.
you. The magicians in this world can operate food at will. They don't need a cooler. They can just conjure buffets
But
on
what if you want
demand.
to be traditional?
what if
Trust
you-
me, no
what if-
mage wants to be traditional.
What if you're not magical?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shit, I
You
would love.
eat. Yeah, you eat as it is.
Could Omar get a fully automatic weapon as a gun?
Those don't fully exist.
What if I have one that I spin it?
Right. So that would be the closest thing.
Dude, you just thought of
Right.
the most advanced.
That
gun
would.
for-
Well, no, that would be the
society.
closest thing.
Gallon
The
gun.
problem is it would. You
I
have
would
to
have
figure
to
out
have-
who's creating those.
I would have. Oh.
Wait, so how much is it for a healing potion?
Waterdeep's the best place to find
And
it.
Is
how many?
there-
Hold on.
Ask around. Ask
How
around.
much material do I need to upgrade my gun?
Dude, how the fuck
That's a
is
great
giant
question. It
gonna
depends on the
survive
upgrade.
against a Gatling?
Silver
example,
bullets.
like-
silver bullets.
I'm not hunting werewolves. I
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool, but no. I'd like to dip my bullets in poison. I think it'd be really cool. Like venom, you know?
Oh man, that's gnarly.
Could I do that?
What if we
could.
roll now
If I-
one and then we get poisoned?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
You would,
shoot
you would have
On
to
purpose,
you would
yeah.
have to have something where you could
Venom.
safely store. It would need to be venom, and then you would need to acquire venoms. But you could buy that.
A canister.
How
That's
much is that? You know?
it. Should be in the player's handbook. They should have poisons that you could buy
Can I?
in the player's handbook.
But how much material would it be if I wanted to make my rifle into not a musket right now, but like I don't know what's simpler, either bolt action or lever action,
Oh,
just so I can at least. But it wouldn't.
that's a
hold,
big upgrade.
But if I were to do that though, would it be
Upgrades,
like
people,
I'm
upgrades.
holding like 6 rounds? Like I feel like I should make it to where I'm holding now 2 rounds. Then when I upgrade it, it's 3 rounds. Or
Yeah, so I'm
you know.
thinking what you would probably want to do because based on the world that we're in, you don't have the mechanical design that would equate to understanding what would be necessary for a lever action or a bolt action. You have a cylindrical action item, which is your revolver.
So,
So
I
it
can make
would
that
be
into a
like
rifle,
making
then.
a cylindrical weapon
I've seen
for
I've
the
seen rifles
musket,
like that,
and
though.
then
Yeah.
what would be upgrading
you
it
need
further
a
would be
cluster
adding
of
additional
glass
cylinders.
knuckles.
So you would
Can I make
create
it
a
like
singular
do you-
block
what
that
if
would
I had like
rotate.
triangular, so I have 3 rounds then instead of just
That would be
4?
doable.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I coat my horns in silver?
No. You can.
What if like you
You
know like
can't
those
coat-
silver caps and horns? Can he do that?
Yes, you could buy silver caps. Like you could buy like silver plates, but they could fall
Like
off.
a thimble.
Not if I nail them in.
I'm so glad you said like a thimble.
No, they're like
I was
muzzles.
really worried for a second.
I just
For
don't know how
that
much.
particular upgrade,
Yeah.
we'll say that would cost you about. We'll say for 3. If it's 2, we'll say 200 gold. For 3, it'll be 250.
What?
Divide the
Actually,
materials
so
because you're basically having to redesign the entire rifle,
Well, dude.
which
he
means
was
you're gonna have to
probably
rip things
thinking of
apart
the
and do
But
it
my
without
damage would still
damaging.
be the same though. But now I'm carrying
Damage would
more
be
rounds.
fine, right? But it would now have a fire capacity, so it would have of 3 versus.
Is there a place that I can do that here?
You can do that wherever you wish. You just need the materials because you have tinker tools. So it's like you do that in your
Put a
free
bell on
time.
your horns.
So then I just have to. But how much
Yeah,
material is it? Because it's
handlebars.
10 gold
Like a
pieces every
joker.
5 sets of material.
Right. So we'll say. So I said what 200
'Cause I feel
gold.
like, I
so
feel like it
would
should be a lot though.
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna
it's
I'm gonna
it's
staple
So
a
you would
green
either
tag
need-
to, or an orange tag to his ear.
math.
I have a calculator right here.
Divide it.
I just want to see if I have enough gold for.
Yeah. Divide it by
No.
10.
Divide it by 10.
No, it'd be 100, and then 100 divided by half.
enough
It'd be 5.
clipping,
It'd be
man.
50. You need 50 materials
God damn it.
for.
Ethan, I have a question
No.
for your god.
No.
No, it
I
wouldn't be
have a
50.
question.
That would be 500 gold.
God, why is this math really destroying my life right now?
Omar needs gold, guys. Gotta help
Hold
Omar.
on, y'all.
We-
We're still figuring it out.
We all have the same amount.
No,
He needs more.
So 50 materials would be 100 gold because that'd be 10 sets of 10,
Am I tripping?
and 1 set of 10 is 5. So it'd be 50 gold. Yes, because we're trying to do too much multiplication,
Oh.
and that's not what we need to be doing. So it'd be 100 materials for the 200 gold, or 125 materials for the 3-cylinder. So 100 materials for the 2-cylinder, 125 materials.
So then you do 100 times 10 then, right? Or am I doing
No.
it wrong?
Yes.
What is it then?
Basically, anytime I give you a material amount, double it. That's what we should have done. Anytime I give you a material amount, double it. I went and tried to do it in the reverse,
I'm just trying to
and
figure
then
out.
and then I went full stupid.
I'm
Like
just trying to figure out how much gold I'm giving.
either 200 or 250.
Gold.
Yes, if you need 200 gold if you want 2 cylinders, 250 if you want 3.
Broke couldn't be me.
I'm gonna be pretty broke.
You can do
though.
enough.
Hey Ethan,
Yes.
could I pay
Triple my
someone
damage.
who is
Triple
Okay.
stealthy
Maybe.
to brand
Best
this
way to do it is get
minotaur
a word
in his sleep?
from my video.
Can I do-
I would say you could. The question is, should you, and are you willing to deal with the repercussions of doing it?
No.
So, could I
There we
do
go.
this? Because I don't
Like,
have
stupid.
200
Nick,
gold
well,
outright.
I
I have
could.
2
No,
gemstones of the
I
equivalent
could.
of
I
100
won't
gold
let you.
pieces.
I
I can
I
do
will
2
smite you in
gemstones.
half.
You
of
wouldn't know.
You have to sleep at
Yeah,
some
that'll work
point.
perfect.
I would pay
Okay,
someone
and
to do
then
it.
now
Give yourself another inspiration
I'll
point
smite
for
them.
utilizing your
And then I'll find
treasures.
out
I'm
who
getting
paid them,
full,
and then I'll
right?
smite you in half.
Omar's been playing Dungeons and Dragons way less than the three of you, and his inventory management skills are like through the charts.
Yeah, well, that's
I'm a
because you
pacifist.
won't tell me how
And
much a
then-
healing potion costs.
Where would I
It's 50
write?
gold for a healing
Hold on.
potion.
Gosh darn it.
100 gold for a
What
greater
do I
healing potion.
write?
What'd you say?
Oh my
I don't know.
lord.
What do I write
Oh.
to show that I have 3? My capacity is 3. No.
Well, so do you have fire rate on it for your musket? It should have something like fire rate 1.
Repair cost.
Pick a trade.
No.
Give me your money. and
Reload
I'll
of
put it
1.
in-
Reload of 1, so now it's
I'll
reload of
put it
3.
in an investment fund.
So
and
an
I'll
action
give you
would
more
take
gold
3
at the end of
It's
the
a
day.
pyramid
that's so
scheme.
good.
It's a pyramid
Oh, man,
scheme.
this was so nice.
Oh.
You convince other people.
So we'll say that you
You
get that done
their
by the end of
gold,
the
and I
day.
get some of that gold because
So
I.
then I just
Because
have
you
my
can, you can have the material. Well, no, you'll have
Oh.
the material.
Holy shit! Let's start
you
a
need
Dungeons and Dragons.
Solid, peaceful time to make the manipulations. So
Oh,
by
okay.
the end of
Come back
today,
and
Okay.
that
Need
will apply.
That's fine. That's fine. That's so excited. I'm so. Oh my god, I gotta
Dude,
flip
let's
some
play a
shit up
super
now. Dude, now,
charismatic party
For like action
and
search
create a
and
pyramid
attack
scheme,
twice.
dude.
I'm well aware what I just did.
For our evil
Yeah,
campaign,
I'm well aware
dude,
what I
an
just signed
evil
myself up
pyramid
for.
scheme.
This
And we
is
will
just
see
subtle
how this
evils.
works.
I think I'm set
Dude,
for
and
life.
that's how we'll
I
get
think
our
you are too.
funding.
I don't think I need any more upgrades for anything.
That's it. Next, adds a sniper rifle, adds a scope on it. Because you could add scopes.
I mean, my range already is 420.
Oh, it would have nothing to do with range.
With the
Oh.
extendo mag.
For our
Oh,
evil
accuracy.
campaign,
Y'all, now I have a
Laser
triangular.
sight?
I have a triangular. Well, I
No.
will have a triangular like cylinder. So now my musket is now a like a rifle that can shoot.
Well,
you
the
around.
cylinder is still circular,
Oh,
but the
but
bullets
still-
are
still, though,
arranged
I mean,
triangularly.
Yeah.
So it rotates.
for our evil campaign, could we start a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, so like, to base it like symbolically, if you took the Star of David and took every point as a circle, one triangle would be 3 points on that circle because it's two triangles kind of overlapping each other. So think of it as like that. It's remove one half of that star, and then boom, there's your circle with the triangles.
Oh.
Ethan,
Big brain.
I need to know if we
So
can start a
you can
pyramid
extend
scheme on our
range.
evil
Or
campaign.
add
Oh,
another
yeah.
star
Great
and
question.
have
You
it do
probably won't be able to, but you could start a pyramid scheme when we get to Waterdeep Dragon Heist because you'll be running a tower, and that would be the best place to start a pyramid scheme.
Shoots cool.
Guys,
That won't technically be a evil
Alright, but we
campaign.
get to name it after my character.
only if you kill the last recent.
Do you want to get some hack on guns?
It's
I'll
like
see myself out, guys. I quit.
better.
Sorry, I've been respectfully
dude.
removed from
That's what
position.
he did after the campaign. He became Saul.
Who?
Saul
The
Goodman.
lawyer?
Yeah.
No. Hakon?
Hakon?
Yeah.
No. If anything, Hakon became the karate dojo instructor from Napoleon Dynamite. Do you think I go home to Darla every night in these? Forget about it.
And the guy with the monster truck, the big fat liar.
Hit me. Come
oh
on.
my god.
Hit me.
No.
Ow.
I didn't like
Jeez.
that one.
I love that movie. Okay, so you guys have gone a bit of shopping. Did you buy healing potions?
Yeah.
How much?
3.
Oh,
DMs, this is how you get through shopping without like having to roleplay
I'm so
everything
sorry.
you
I forgot to
encounter.
go
You
Yeah,
just
to
jump
one
through it.
place.
Ignore
Can I
your
buy a
players.
different colored mask?
A what?
A different colored mask.
It would be.
I bet if you
you would
spit
need to be buying like
in a vial, it'd be poison.
a type of material, because you basically have a head wrapping. It's not really a mask.
Alright, can I buy black and red cloth?
Yeah, you could. What type of material are you looking for?
Like,
Do you want it to be like a woolen cloth? Could it be burlap? Do you want silk? What are we thinking?
Burlap.
But why do you? No, he wants it.
The thinner the material, the more it's going to be because you're going to have to get more of it.
which, no, just kidding.
Okay.
Where can I buy poison?
Buy the burlap bag.
No, I
Oh.
was gonna make a gimp mask.
You didn't think it could trade.
Oh, can I get leather? No.
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 I was gonna say that, but I
Yeah,
stopped
you
myself.
can't. No, not happening. Lightning bolts will rain from the sky. They can happen at any second.
Good job, Mr. President. So I'll be
All right, is there anything else you guys want to buy?
Yes.
while they're shopping, because, getting all those bullets takes a long time. I'm going to be preaching.
Where?
Okay.
I don't know. There's probably a square somewhere.
Dude,
There is actually. There's several.
Katray's the person on the sidewalk with the Jesus sign,
Yeah.
dude.
There's 3
What's
in
your
the
god?
I
Do you
love
believe
that.
in that god? The goddess of
You
peace.
shut it!
Is that the route we're gonna go?
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna.
Do I see
Aggressive
this?
preaching.
Eldath is the way, and the best way.
How?
You know that doesn't work well at all.
I've got 8 charisma.
I love Jesus as much as the next guy, and I can tell you confidently that does not work.
Can I see?
8 charisma, okay? This works for me.
Do I see him doing this?
Probably not, because he's doing it while you guys are out. Well, you haven't decided if you're doing something,
I'm not
so
gonna-
it depends on if you want to go with him while he's going out in the street.
I would like to go with him and let him do his charade, but like stop him halfway through and be like, okay, we're done. You know, this isn't.
Well, it depends on the public perception. Go ahead and roll a. I'm gonna let you roll a religion check to dictate how knowledgeable you are at kind of expressing publicly, maybe not individually, but publicly, the message of Eldath. How good you are at evangelizing.
Okay. And that's, what check? Religion?
Religion. This will dictate how your performance check is gonna go.
I want to assist because
I got it.
Are you proficient in religion?
I am proficient in religion,
Okay.
and I would like to assist.
So I will let you assist on your religion roll.
Can I describe how I would like to assist?
Sure.
Okay. After he says what he says, I would like to go. His words are ancient, hard for
Oh, so
us.
you're gonna help with the performance roll.
Is this what? Well, I just want to help give him advantage.
So we have to dictate whether you're gonna basically like pulling him aside and being like, "Hey, listen, if you're gonna talk about Eldath, let me see what you know. Like I've studied all the gods, like I know a bit about." Or it's what you're saying, and once he's figured that out on his own and he starts talking, you are publicly like jumping in.
I would like to publicly assist him.
Okay. Okay. So depending on how he rolls, you might be able to assist with his persuasion. But
Okay.
let's give him a chance to speak, and then I'll give you the opportunity to jump in to see how well that lands.
Okay.
So, what was your religion roll?
12.
12. I'll say that you are, because that's above average. You're just a little bit more proficient than maybe the traditional Eldath preacher. Maybe they're just not city preachers. So you go out and start spreading aggressively the message of peace.
Violence is not the answer. Peace. Peace is the way.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance roll. So the core of his message is violence is not the answer and peace is the way. And I'll give you a chance to respond to that in a moment.
That would be 12.
12. Okay. So how would you like to kind of contribute to this?
12 for 12.
Um,
One more 12.
I'm
It's bingo, dude.
I'm gonna say
That's not good.
His words are hard to understand. He's 750 years old. He thinks and speaks differently. I'm sorry. But what he says is the truth. And he saved me too.
Okay. Go ahead and make an additional performance roll. You get advantage on the previous roll. So roll one more time.
Okay. And then Neff actually just became my favorite party member. for supporting Eldath.
Damn.
Yep, circle turn.
It was the wrong god.
Tier.
I'll fucking.
15.
Does.
15. Okay. You get the occasional person that comes up to you that's grateful for your passion on pacifism. Waterdeep is not technically known for its violence. In fact, there is another city nearby called Baldur's Gate that is titled the City of Blood. And so Waterdeep, you don't really get to see a lot of that, but the City Watch does have its job. They have their hands full, so...
It's like Gotham and Metropolis.
It's like Gotham and Gotham Light. You know, like Mayo and Light Mayo. Anyways, no, you had a very, very fair representation of it. So, there's a few people that come up to you, are very appreciative of your passion for pacifism, and then occasionally you'll get like the drunk guy that comes up who's like, I still want an excuse to be an asshole. And that's where Neff is jumping in and saying like, oh, like I've been saved. You do get a lot of confused looks because you're completely covered head to toe, and a few people are like, I got a question, why's you all wrapped up? Like, what's that about? Did you get like hurt really bad and then you found the love of Eldath? You're like, I can't fight no more, but like my face really fucked up?
Because he's wrapped up in Eldath's love. That's what that is.
You see the crowd kind of go. There's like an old sweet lady who's making like she's got like a jar of honey. I don't know. And she's like, I remember back when Eldath was
I'd like to
back in
add.
the day.
I'd like to add to what he said.
I was frozen, cold before I put these wraps on. This is mere a metaphor for the warmth, the closure of Eldath's love and peace.
You youngins and your symbolism.
You're walking that line of a line, dude.
We just come like
There's another older guy who's like,
What? Astigmatism? No, symbolism. What? An organism? What did he say?
lightning bolt.
Who just said
But the majority of your first maybe hour or so in Waterdeep goes by quite well, and eventually you haven't really meandered your way back together because there was never an agreed set upon place to meet. So you guys are kind of all separated at the moment,
Can I
and we're gonna have to figure out how to get back together.
can I go to the town center? Shouldn't there be a statue
There's multiple.
from?
There's some old guy yelling.
Well,
at
isn't
me.
there a statue from
Yeah, we don't
the
hear
last
this
campaign?
motherfucker.
There
shit
is.
like that, Tom.
There is, but that's
big city.
that's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Oh.
But yes, we will say that walking around, you do find the
Yeah.
town square or one of the city squares where the statue is located, and there is it's a very wide square. It looks as if a lot of it was recently renovated, especially along the roadways and along some of the immediate building spaces. And there is a very well sculpted stone statue of a series of adventurers, like heroes, painted. Sorry, not painted, but sculpted in a very heroic style, and it is titled the Sword of the Council, the Defenders of the Region or the Realm, and Advent Heroes loved by Waterdeep.
Is there like a bench next to it?
Yep, yeah, there's a public bench,
Just next
and there's an old
there,
guy,
yeah.
there's an older guy and like a little kid, he's hanging out with his grandkid, and another just dude who's just sitting there, just like reading just a book, so it's kind of like a nice calm
I'm
area.
gonna write my journal. Just
You hear the older guy talking to his kid,
Yeah.
he's like,
You know, back in my day. Hey, you see these guys? These guys were great. I saw them live.
but I'll be writing. I'll be sitting there just writing. Cause I'm just gonna be that's what I'm doing.
just writing your book.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception roll for me while you're writing.
Really?
Nat one.
What you say? Revisions? Oh god, I don't have that 0. I didn't add anything.
+3.
So,
Wait, what is he rolling for?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh yeah, you're right. +3. So 18.
18. So so maybe after like a few minutes of writing in your journal,
Right there.
your attention is
6.
immediately
No?
pulled by the sounds
3
of
plus
clattering.
proficiency.
I don't know my proficiency. Yeah, I don't know my proficiency.
Sorry, wait,
Nope,
what
no
are
worries.
clattering?
That's a great
Wait,
question.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm
No,
sorry.
so you immediately have your attention pulled from your journal as you hear the sound of clattering, clanking. Someone seems to have you're not really sure, but there's a guy now sprawled on the ground. A cart has been completely knocked over, all the goods kind of splattered around. And one guy is kind of leaning over the dude that's on the ground. He's like, hey, you don't watch where you're going. You knocked over my cart. Look at my fucking cabbages. All my cabbages on the ground. There's just like a litter of cabbages on the ground. The guy's kind of like on his back. He's like, I'm so sorry, terribly sorry. I apologize. And he's scared. He's shaking. And that distracts him. So it just kind of pulls you up from your attention.
I'm gonna like close my journal, put it away. I'm gonna walk up to them.
Okay, you walk up and you can see the guy over. This guy standing over actually picks this dude up. He picks this dude up by like the collar of his shirt, and kind of pulls him up and goes, "Hey, you don't even watch where you're going, you bum. You're ruining people's livelihoods. Just because you don't got a chance at life, don't mean I got to lose my chance at life." And he kind of like pushes him. He's very aggressive.
Oh my God.
As you're walking up, that's what happens.
I'm gonna continue to walk up. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
until
look, you're
I'm
right up
there.
on them.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, and so like as he pushes him, he's like, "What do you want?"
Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. He's being like threatened by that guy. I'll pull up my revolver.
Whoa.
I suggest you don't do that. No, actually, no. I'll just I'll point to it.
Careful, dude. We're in a base
Watch
city.
You point to
yourself.
it?
What? Yeah.
And he looks over and goes,
Watch your tone.
What the hell kind of metagaming do you? Be quiet. You're not
spend
there.
time with them dwarves. Shh. Bah.
No, I speak through
And it's
it.
like, how am I supposed to pay for my cabbages?
How much was it?
It's about 5 gold worth of cabbages.
I'll give you 10.
Fine. And he looks at the guy and says, I'm sorry. I treated you. I was angry. I shouldn't have lashed out at you.
Money motivated.
Thank you. That kind of happens, and he gets his stuff, and the guy who was kind of still on the ground for a quick second, was kind of shaking, looks up, and he's got a hood on, so he's kind of covered, and weirdly enough, the hood didn't kind of like fly back out, so kind of fortunate for him. And the head's down, so very kind of like passive body posture. It's like, sorry, miss, I can find time to pay you back. I apologize. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
My bats, your bats turn on.
I 99%. Poo. I apologize. I didn't mean to impose on your day. I saw you writing in your journal. I should go. I'm so sorry.
Just watch where you're going next time. I'm gonna, like, pat him on the
There's
shoulder.
at least 3
Okay.
witnesses.
As you kind of reach down to pat him on the shoulder, he actually very quickly he grabs onto your arm in like a way of like holding onto it. So that's his assumption as he goes to pick himself up, and like you kind of awkwardly have to
Oh my
kind of
god.
catch onto.
Oh,
yeah,
I forgot he was on the ground.
Yeah, so very quickly, and it's like
That's
it was
tough.
just like a total misread. So like the way that it's really awkward.
Yeah.
And as he picks himself up, he actually like puts a hand on the side of your shoulder, and it's like to keep himself stable. He's
Yeah.
shaking the whole time, so like you can feel a little bit of probably weakness.
Headbutt him.
Yeah, probably weakness. Go ahead and make a perception roll for me, real
He's
quick.
about to pick.
He's gonna fucking Then I can shoot him.
Gotta touch you now.
Fucking swindler.
Don't put your hands on a lady.
Oh,
What is it, dude?
it's a 6, but
Shoot
I'm gonna
first,
use
later.
an inspiration.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
I have 2 left. I'll be okay.
Risque.
Damn, it's worse than the last one. 7.
Okay. You get distracted for a brief moment as you're holding onto him and trying to keep him stable. You catch kind of like a glimpse, a glimmer, something in his eye that shines. Kind of it sparkles with like a golden tinge. It confuses you, and as soon as you catch that, he's gone. So like he starts walking away
Oh.
because he's held himself. He's like, "Thank you," and then leaves.
Can I just check my pockets?
Yeah.
Because I mean I feel like
Right. Yeah. You have that natural kind of like do a quick
Yeah.
pat down. You seem to have everything that you have.
Wallet's gone.
I'll like look back to like the direction where he was walking, but I
Yeah,
can't
doing like
see
an
where-
initial pat down, you don't feel like anything was removed. So if you're still worried, I would say you would have reason to maybe do a more thorough search.
Can I?
But you have a basic
Oh no, I
pat
don't
down.
have a reason.
Yeah. No, I'm saying later, like when you have a little bit more time to like go. Okay, maybe I should
Oh,
count
when
my
I'm like,
coins. Yeah, maybe I should count things out.
Okay.
If you wish, but doing a basic pat down, you're like, okay, I didn't feel anything get moved. Everything's where it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm like gun, wallet, coin.
One,
you know,
two,
like wallet, gun, coin.
Coin purse,
Whatever,
yeah,
yeah.
everything's fine. And yeah, he's just walking away. Kind of, he slinks off into an alleyway and kind of walks out of sight.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back down.
Yeah, you sit back down, start writing in your journal. Varys, what are you up to? You guys are done street preaching a little bit.
We're never
Street preaching.
You're over here all night, baby.
No, I probably just sit on the sidelines. drinking
Well,
water.
eventually people just like stop listening to you and they just walk by. We're like, the message of Eldath, and like, old news. We heard about that an hour ago.
And then I yell.
It's this old and you're still not accepting it.
That means there's no excuse.
Yeah, probably sitting on like a bench, like a bench sports player that just got.
Yeah, you guys are just awkwardly. The two of you guys are just sitting on it. Yeah, you guys are
He
just.
squirts water.
So Varys and Nephis, you guys are sitting on a bench next to each other after about an hour of street preaching.
Y'all should make like a mixtape.
I don't even worship all that.
Podcast.
Hey Neff,
Yes.
you know any slam poetry?
Well, not off the top of my head, no.
I had some friends back in
Some Eminem bars.
back on the East Coast that they used to be killer at slam poetry. They used to go to taverns and they would, you know, back and forth. It was awesome.
Do you remember any?
No.
Maybe we could put a performance up at local taverns.
Not me. It's not my thing. I can't. I thought maybe you might be good at it.
Well, no, I was thinking you were really good at it. I mean, the way you were talking out there.
That's just preaching. That's different.
We could set up a performance like the good old days, and they can donate gold to us.
Like the good old days.
Your good old days.
I never had good old days.
Uphill both ways.
You didn't enjoy the slam poetry.
I mean, that was honestly pretty good. I like being drunk. Then you forget everything,
Like drunk slam
and the
poetry.
back pain goes away.
Oh.
It's
Too real.
how long have you?
Dude, I'm having so many mixed emotions. You're making me just have a journey that I wasn't ready for.
Do I remember Varys drinking a lot?
No, he's not. Have you been a heavy drinker in the past few years?
Wait, what?
So I've been drinking this whole time.
Like since we've all been traveling?
I mean,
I
he's
just got
not.
so good at hiding.
Okay, so he's not like a functioning alcoholic, but when he drinks a lot.
Oh.
Because you haven't been drunk the entire.
Whenever you guys blink, it's just.
I'm gonna give Varys 10 gold,
Right up the sleeve.
and I'm gonna say,
Go buy yourself a nice keg.
No, I don't. I'm trying to stop.
Why? You said it makes
No,
your
you're
life
right,
so
you're
much better. Listen, you
I'm
go.
sure he just battled sobriety and law. the same conversation. Nefis, go ahead and give yourself an inspiration point. Because while there might not be combat today, you surely have beaten Varys in sobriety. You beat it in submission. Critical hit, guys. All it took was one question. How do you want to do it? Why?
You know what? You're right. I'm done. I quit. Here's my poker chip.
Get yourself a nice keg, and maybe we can share a drink or two on the road sometime.
How am I supposed to carry that? We
Oh.
can get Pulcher to carry it.
We'll get Pultra.
What the hell? Who said that?
Should we
There's
go?
just a little kid. Just
You're like, what?
Speaking
You like that Pulcher too?
I'm like 7.
What the?
Speaking of Pultra, should we go find the others?
At this
Do you
point,
know where to look?
you feel a tug at your clothes, like probably about knee height, tugging at your clothes.
I kick it.
And you look up.
What is it?
It's a little kid.
She kick it.
What is it?
I go.
Mr.
Tabaxi.
Mr. Elf, Mr.
Herman.
Elfman.
What do you want, you little rapscallion?
Why are you so loud?
Why am I loud? Because people won't open their ears up, so I speak louder. To
My
accept.
ears are open. You see? Look,
Okay.
see if you see both of them. My ears, they're open. They're not closed.
Well, listen to this. Eldath is the only god. If you don't accept her, you go to hell.
I'm gonna cast
You
minor.
burn in hell.
I'm gonna cast minor
You will
illusion
die,
horns
sinner.
on top of him. Minor illusion. I'm gonna cast red
That's
horns
not Eldath's
fear.
message.
on top.
Do you really do that?
Ethan,
Because that's not Eldath's message at all. I want to make sure, because that's not Eldath's message at all, and she doesn't have the power to send people to the night. I mean, she does. She's a god, but that's not
Yeah,
like.
but it's a little kid. They won't know that.
Is that what we're doing?
You don't let me wrong.
It's
Ethan,
about
If I get below a 10, I will do it.
Can-
if I get above, I won't. Do
minor illusion. I'm casting devil horns on top of him while he talks to the little kid.
it. I got a
We'll see,
10. I'll roll again. I'll roll again. 6. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Devil horns, Ethan.
Okay.
Better watch who you praise.
Okay. So you shout at a little kid, and we're off to a great start, creating a healthy relationship with people. in the midst of the outburst, the kid immediately starts crying, locked up in fear from the suddenness of the turn and the sharpness of your tone. Immediately starts bubbling up and crying, and
Poor kid.
it's an ugly cry, like a loud, terrifying, like ear-shrieking screech of a cry. And immediately the family's right up and like, get away from my son! What did you say to him? What? You little Timmy, get over here!
I just tell him to praise Eldath, God of peace.
Kid's just absolutely belligerent, crying.
At least there's no snitch, dude.
Yet.
I don't think he can spit yet.
You should have rolled an intimidation check too while you were at it.
Now I just got.
And if
I
you say
gave
anything, your
yeah.
parents are.
I give that kid permanent trauma, and every time he thinks about it, it's fear of burning if he doesn't follow Eldath.
But
So-
we.
But don't say the joke after.
What do you mean? Get the
Anyways.
fuck out of here!
Anyways, I should never have asked what you wanted to do. That was my fault. But yeah, you've now absolutely. I wouldn't say you've given the kid deep-rooted trauma. You definitely pissed him off and upset him, and he's.
No trauma? How old was he? 7?
Yeah.
No, that's trauma.
Oh, he's been yelled at before.
Yeah, but by like an old, like really old.
He's got a grandpa.
He's gonna
Listen,
That's what most grandpas yell at. No, we're good.
if you wanted to
you
cause
don't
trauma,
want to yell at
I
No.
I
So,
could
anyways, you're done yelling at a kid. If you had an inspiration point, I'm taking it away
damn.
for absolutely flipping out on a kid.
That's very good.
It's Waterdeep. Nev, we have to get out of here. I can't be here anymore. It's changing me. I'm going back to my old ways.
You didn't even ask to see what the city temperament on Eldath was. You just came in guns blazing.
Damn it.
don't worry.
I hated it so much.
That's why he's the most successful missionary.
Believe in what is his name again? Eldath. Believe in Eldath,
Oh,
and you will get to where we need to be. Dude, you probably forget his name too with your fucking dementia over there, dude.
Her name.
That was out of character. Well, anyways, besides yelling at children,
You're doing this to fuck with me, Nev.
doing what? I'm not.
Forgetting about Eldath.
What do you mean forget?
I know how much knowledge you have with religion.
No, I know.
You're a liar.
I'm not sure.
Liar!
Dude, so we need to put him in a
You
home.
live with that. You live with that, Nev. You remember that.
No, I was just.
I'm leaving.
I just
I'm gonna find Polchar.
I just mispronounced the name. That was all.
He's walking away.
Okay. So you're heading off to go find Poltra.
Jesus,
What the fuck is the name?
Well, how do you guys make
dude, we need to put a
investigation
leash on him.
Wait, I gotta put a leash on all of you.
What?
I'm
the
doing.
one-
You almost pulled a gun out on someone. I don't want to hear it from you. Hey, we are all unanimously on the page of borderline starting a massacre. Hey, I don't know what happened, but I'm trying to hold off the barrage of murder hobo that is boiling at my table.
The only thing I've done is buy healing potions.
It's 50 gold for a healing potion.
I bought it. That's it.
Congrats! So you're standing outside of the healing potion store, looking like John Travolta meme, like.
I gave
"Where's
money
my-"
away. I gave money away.
So
I bought my
you guys find him outside of the. You're writing in a journal. You guys,
Yeah.
you two find him outside of the potion store.
Polchar,
Nice.
have you been standing?
Pultra's
here
at the
whole
potion
time?
store.
No, I was spending money.
It's been like an hour.
I know. I was thinking.
Just standing there?
No.
Do you have trouble counting, Polchar? We
Shut
can help
up! Let's go.
you.
Where
I
are we
can
going?
help you count.
Where? We've got stuff to do.
How many did you buy?
3.
Why so many?
Because if I get hurt,
What do you think my job is?
You don't do a good job at it.
Are you fucking
You let me
kidding me?
get hit all the time.
Polchar, you
all
just
the
lost
time.
it. Next 2 encounters we get into, no healing. Nothing.
Fine, I can do it myself now.
Yeah,
Poltra,
you fucking will.
you're not
Why?
following Eldath well right now. I think you should take some advice
That's
from
because
our.
that's
I
because
wouldn't know
oh that
for you.
sucks. Oh that sucks. Tear kid oh that in the face. And he's still mad about
Yeah, he
it.
would.
750
Because he reacts to aggression
years later.
and violence.
sound kind of angry.
I am.
Exactly.
He
It's
did
this
shout
voice,
at
there's evil in it.
he
That's
shouted
what I'm
at a
telling you.
child and made them cry in the park.
Don't talk
Jesus.
about
Morris,
that.
what the hell? Dude,
I
we're
need
literally
that
giving
cake.
money away. Now you're out here screaming at the
I need a
kids?
cake.
And then he said to me, he said to the parents, I just told him to worship Eldath, as his kid cried to the parents.
Well, as long as the parents believe it, we'll be
Well, I
alright.
mean, that was kind of true. I did tell him to just worship
How dare you call me a
Jesus.
liar, but you hold yourself to its high esteem?
I did. Told him to worship Eldath. Well, he
Is
was
that
burned.
all you did?
Yes.
That is not all you did.
You were there. You heard
That-
me. I said
that is-
worship Eldath.
Is
We're
this where we
burning
want to
down.
be?
Can you
for
repeat
either
how you said it?
the Black Pearl Pendant or to meet Chazlov?
Not in the specific area,
What
but
was he
this
talking
is
about?
the right city.
For both of them?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're knocking two of
Eldath.
them together. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nice.
I have
Depends on if you guys start
What's the
a
time of
massacre.
day right now?
It is
Hey,
in the
Like
in the
noon?
nice part of the morning. It's been 1 hour since you guys have walked
So it's
into
like
the
9
into
a.m.,
the city.
10 a.m.
10. Yeah, we'll say 10.
Oh,
10:27.
10:15
are
on
there
the dot.
food carts?
Yeah.
Mango.
I'm gonna go water to a food cart.
There's
Okay.
probably like street
While
food vendors.
they're all talking, and I'm
No,
still.
I want
It's-
food.
It's
I
like
want
fresh
food.
pies,
where are you going?
couple like
Where
You
you
know where
going?
I am.
it's like dried meats, like it's
Oh, she
some
didn't
pastries,
come.
fruits,
Dude, I want-
vegetables.
Maybe like a croissant, something similar.
Sure.
I'll take one.
Okay. It'll be 1 silver.
That's
For a
nothing. dude.
croissant.
Nothing.
I'll give them a gold.
Light work.
Gold coin. I'll take 2.
You
Actually, you
know-
know what?
you know-
I'll
Yeah.
if they give me a little
Pay
like
him in
grab to
copper.
put it in, I'll grab one 4.
Okay. So if you give him a gold, he'll give you 6 silver back.
Tell them to keep it.
Okay.
You know, if we work together better, guys, it'd be 5 to 8
Ocho.
right now.
Do you know what pastries I just bought? What we just name them? I don't know.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
fine.
call every pastry a biscuit.
Really?
Biscuit.
All of them. All just the plain pastries, not like the glazed pastries, not like
What if there's
not like
honey
the
on top?
Danishes.
Glazed
It's just,
biscuit.
it's like just a plain croissant, basically.
Yo.
Nice and toasty.
Yo.
What kind of
Croissant.
encounter is this?
Then I'll just go back to that bench again,
Okay.
What?
just with
Yeah.
my little bag and
Yeah, you go back to the bench and you see, as you're sitting down, you see off into the corner there's a set of city watch constables that are currently arresting a guy. You're not really sure why, but they're
is he
arresting
wearing
him.
a hood?
They get inside.
No, the guy was not wearing a hood.
The
It's
hoodist
just-
or something? Bro?
No, it. The guy does look violent, so I don't. You're not really certain, but
I
you just
shrug.
that would be like the most notable
Aggressively.
thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shrug it like,
Yeah, people get arrested. Happens.
Did you get a glazed biscuit?
no, I just got 4 biscuits.
Yeah. So the 3 of you back together, and you do not know where Misery is.
Ultra,
What?
where's Misery?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Everyone went their own ways.
You were with him.
No.
Yes, you were.
No.
You were with
told
her.
me.
You guys went that way, and I came this way for the potion shop, where I've been.
God damn it.
I know. So let's go find Misery, huh?
I'm gonna realize that it's been like a while now.
Yeah.
Can I go to the city watch that I had seen?
Sure.
Can Varys yell out?
Just.
Shut up!
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Can I cast
He just
sleep on
screams.
Varys?
You could try. I don't know if you'd have.
Oh wait.
Actually,
am
I won't.
dead?
I'll just tell Steph to hush. I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, you're an
But
elf.
But I
We're
really
already
wanna go
got
to a
enough
clothing shop
attention.
just 'cause I'm like,
We
we
don't
got
need
time,
any
you know, like,
more.
You're an elf.
Everyone
you can't
is-
I'll go-
magically.
Everyone is
Window
staring
shopping.
Can
at
you
us.
Sure,
be
you just go
magically
window
put
shopping.
this
It's a
in?
trade board. It's a nice place to do
Dude,
it.
they're probably.
You see
So I'm
books.
just browsing.
Yeah, so you see
Some
books,
mom.
dresses, men's clothes, women's clothes, fancy shirts
Get
and
that damn
gear
elf.
for the males,
Yell at my
and
kid.
obviously, like I said, dresses.
Nar.
You see
Yeah, put you in
blacksmiths.
jail.
shieldsmiths,
All the other weirdos.
wagonsmiths.
You put him in
Is it like
body jail?
powder for like
Yeah, he's
makeup
gonna
or
go to
something?
water
Or like
jail.
some type of
Oh.
lipstick or something?
I've been there.
Varys turns into
Cosmetics wouldn't
All
really
weirdos.
They
have
do-
been
they-
broken into just yet. So a lot of the basic forms of makeup would be predominantly amongst the nobility. So not
Damn, I
you
gotta
wouldn't
be
see
rich.
like a
I'll just
gem.
continue browsing then. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and if you guys can roll as a group investigation. So you decide who's
What?
rolling it. You decide who's rolling it.
Me.
It's a group.
I wanna
One
roll.
person rolls.
My
it.
investigation is a fucking.
I wanna
roll,
roll.
dude.
I wanna roll.
Hey, can we maybe think about this
Alright.
wisely?
I'll roll,
Hey,
but we use
my-
your
my-
investigation.
What?
I wanna roll though.
That's not how it
Dude,
works.
let me roll. Let
Why
me
do you wanna roll?
He's
Alright, fine.
investigating.
That's how.
Fine, you roll. Dude.
Okay, so you're.
But I got an 18.
Look closer. You got this.
I got a 23.
Keep an eye
Okay,
out.
so
God
it takes
damn
you about 10 minutes before you find
What's my
Misery window
investigation?
shopping.
Keep an eye out.
She's currently
my
looking
investigation
outside
bonus
of
is
a
0.
cookie store, a bakery.
Misery.
Those aren't very thorough.
How far away is he?
It's like
Are they, like,
catching up
walking
at like
up?
a convention, so they're like
Oh.
a small distance, so they're up and like Misery, hey!" and you're like,
Yeah, just like.
and then they make their way up to you.
Yeah.
Misery, you have Varus so concerned.
Varus.
Seems fine to me.
We need to get Varus out of the,
Are you
the
stuck
hustle
over
and
when we get to
bustle.
her?
What?
We need to get Varus out of the
Varus.
hustle and bustle.
What was
I
it?
need a nap.
Hustling,
God damn it, look at
bustling.
Varus needs a nap.
No, I'm
This
talking
is why
about
I
the
hate
streets
you.
here.
You
He
know what?
screamed at a child.
What?
Have some of this, it'll make you feel
He
good.
went,
I'm gonna hand you
worship
some
Eldar.
dust, dude.
You're going to burn in hell if you don't worship Eldar.
Smoke.
This is dust.
Yeah, I know, just
I'll
Sniff it.
I'll talk to him about that.
sniff,
Wait, what
sniff
type
the
of
dust.
dust?
Sniff the
Fairy
Because
dust?
they
No, no, no,
anything
no,
from
just-
me.
Sawdust?
Sniff the
Yeah,
dust.
I don't even know.
Just
Are you really
Sniff
sure
the
he's
dust.
competent
Do I have a
enough
handful
to
of
continue
sawdust?
It'll make you
on
feel
this
better.
Is it
adventure?
dirty?
Take the back
He
pain
soils
right away.
himself, so I.
What the hell is this bullshit?
It's some
That's
dust.
time on the town.
I mean, he barely remembers his spells anymore.
Alright, it's pixie dust.
You need to keep this.
I don't know.
God damn it.
Anywho,
This is not pixie
I have
dust.
biscuits.
It is pixie dust.
You
Oh,
can't trick people.
thank you.
Do y'all want a biscuit? I got some on the bakery.
That would have been funny though, dude.
We'll
And I
take
heard
a
you yelled at
biscuit.
a child.
No, I did not.
Yes, he did.
Your god's not going to be happy with you. We keep going on this
Who
route.
raised you
Hey, but
to speak
dear,
that
I'll
way?
always
It was a
accept
joke.
you.
It was a joke.
I'll take one.
I was pranking the youngster.
The child was crying.
Kids used to be so much stronger back in my day.
Or you're just.
Now they can't take a joke.
Who hurt you?
Everyone. I've been around for 750 years.
Not us.
Who hasn't hurt me?
Us.
Culture, you hurt me every day.
No, I don't.
Neff hurt me
I'm
today. Misery hurt me just now. So fuck all you guys.
Varus, just
My
because
God.
we call you out for
You're supposed
for
to be the leader.
Yeah, I tried, but you guys don't listen to me.
Yeah, what the
So yeah, I'm a little salty, okay?
So you get mad enough to yell at a
Oh
child?
my god.
Yes. I'm fed up. Fed up.
Varus, what's going on?
It's water deep. I can't be here.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Oh
It's like the 6th time you've mentioned the fact that it's water deep, dude.
Well, you know Varus hates water.
Why?
He says it all the time. The industry, the corruption. Used to be a beautiful grass plain, and they ruined it.
17.
Yeah, he was alive before Waterdeep was built, so he has a sentimental.
God, you're old.
he has a long hatred
That's
for this
crazy.
town
Jesus.
because
yeah.
he's been alive. Because we checked the calendar, he's been alive longer than Waterdeep has.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He is older than the city,
Can
so
I-
he has a deeply rooted hatred for it.
I would like to lean into your ear and say, don't worry. Death will strike Waterdeep one day, and it will return to its natural beauty.
Oh.
Varus is the only person that heard that.
I got a 17 perception.
Neff, we don't
Insight.
wanna kill him.
Never mind.
That's not what I mean. I mean, the world will go through its natural courses, and eventually, this place will crumble, and it will return to its natural beauty. So just hold on to that hope, and try and let go of some of that anger.
At this point, you guys see another criminal bust as another arrest seems to be going on. This one's a little bit more aggressive. Two constables are throwing a decently aged human male up against the walls. Like, hey! Alright, Mickey, you thought you could start stealing some bakeries from old Granny Nan, yeah? Well, not on my street, huh? Not on this trade ward, buddy. You're going to the brig. And he's like, yeah, let me go!
Can we, hey,
We should follow them. We
Get
should
him,
follow them.
boys!
wait, hey,
Come on.
can we
For
follow
what?
them? I want to follow them. I
No,
want to
where
go see
you
the
going?
brig, dude. How big is this prison?
You
Dude,
wanna
we
see
just
the
saw
prison?
2 arrests.
They don't have a prison.
Did you see two?
We just
saw
saw.
one. That's your first
but I'm
arrest.
saying out again. We just saw 2
Yeah.
arrests
Yeah.
in the span of like literally 2
Prison,
minutes.
Waterdeep.
prison
What do you
systems are not a thing yet.
So what? It's the ward. They just put them in a big box.
They have multiple breaks.
Oh,
Not
that's
jails.
just cages, isn't it?
Right, so they don't have a prison. But they have multiple places to arrest to put you. A prison is one centralized place to
If
put
it gets
many
too
people.
full?
They have many isolated places to put
Oh,
individual
man.
people.
What do they
Damn
do
it.
if it gets too full?
It's a good question.
So can we follow them? You
Yeah,
guys want to
follow
follow them?
them.
Yeah, let's go follow them. All right, we all follow them.
Yes.
I'm just curious.
That wasn't the question I meant for it to come off as. But yeah, so you guys can follow them. They do take them to kind of like the local constable center.
Can I put on a disguise?
How quick do you have?
Like I'll roll my well, I have a cloak on, so I would.
Right.
Can I stuff my cloak in my knapsack, take my shirt, and then tie it like a bandana?
Could I help him? Because I have disguise self, and
I mean,
I have
disguise
I'm
self only works
proficient-
on yourself.
What about deception though? Can I help him
Deception's
with
just
that?
like the speaking of it.
Oh.
Yeah, if you had a disguise kit, then I would say you could assist him. So, but yeah, so go ahead, make a performance check at. Oh, just say a performance check.
I was like, don't disadvantage me, please.
Oh yeah, 4.
Hey.
Okay, you do exactly what you said. They take the guy inside, and you can see they're throwing a guy out currently. It's rough. They throw him out, and he gets up and like kind of picks himself up. And there's 3 guards or constables that are kind of like, yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? You gonna get tough, buddy? Just keep on walking. Your days are done in here. Don't let us see you back in here.
I'll let him go.
They let a guy go, but it's like as this guy was being brought in, they were throwing someone out.
And to be honest, I don't know why
Can
I
we-
put a disguise on. I just wanted to put a
Yeah.
disguise.
And like as you're like you finish tightening it up, and then the guards kind of look over in your direction. And what do you want?
We're just checking it out. Just looking. I noticed you guys let a guy out. How long do people normally stay in there?
What's it to you?
We're just visiting. We're not from here.
Well, then keep your note to self. Keep your visiting questions to yourself. Yeah.
What the hell
At
is
this
that about?
Shush!
At this
You got a
point,
problem, bud?
I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol of Tyr, and I'm gonna go,
Listen, look, I'm a knight of the Holy Order of Tyr.
and I'm gonna put it away, and I'm gonna go.
I'm just curious, because sometimes it's good to get ideas about how one might want to structure their own system of dealing with prisoners.
You see, he goes. Sorry, I kind of had you painted out a little roughly there. That's a fair question of you. Depends on the crime. We've been dealing with a lot of petty thefts lately, so we can only hold on to them for maybe a few days before it kind of pushes the line.
Do people who do like more serious stuff get sent anywhere else?
Yeah, to the gallows.
Hey.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
Gallows.
Hanging. The gallows are where you were hung.
Didn't have guillotines yet?
They do.
Ooh.
That's fun.
That does not sound fun.
Imagine if Varys
Guillotine's a
got
clean kill.
sent
So are
to the
these all
gallows.
pretty full?
That'd be really sad.
Yeah, at the moment we're kind of full. So.
That's how you
That's-
end it.
Visitors? Or
No, we don't get visitors. Well, they must be visitors with the amount of times they're coming back. Look, Mickey here, the guy you saw get thrown right on in. Yeah, he's a return visitor. Yeah, he's a frequent flyer. That's what we call him.
Is it 3 strikes and you're out? Or?
Yeah, I wish. Mickey would have been gone a long time ago. Damn. Sometimes it's like 9 strikes and you're still back in.
What the hell?
Where are we supposed to deliver that pendant to?
Let me take a look.
What pendant?
The black pearl pendant.
A black pearl?
God damn it, dude. No, no.
You know I
Varys
was
goes,
once a
"We gotta
sailor."
go."
Let's go.
My dog.
You know, Poultry
Stepped
used
on a
to be
bee.
a sailor.
Oh,
You used to be a sailor,
Yep.
and then you took an arrow to the knee.
how'd you know?
I've taken an arrow everywhere.
How'd you find that out?
We have to bring.
Who
in-
told you?
I didn't tell anyone.
last question. We're not from the city, but we came looking for someone.
Yeah.
A man named Calder Marquis.
right? Is it Calder Marquis
Calder
or Marsqueel?
Calder
I'm sorry,
Marsqueel.
I can't tell
think
how
that's
I
right.
can't tell how I do it.
I can't say I know
It's
a Calder.
Marsqueel.
No.
Calder Malarkey.
Calder. Oh, Butler, the Butler for House Thon.
The butler for House Dawn.
Caldron McCulkin.
I don't know the butler's name, but if you're going to House Thon, that's gonna be in the Noble Ward. They're one of the smaller houses, a vintner. I can give you the directions, but I don't know their butler.
Sorry. It's just I thought it was
Why
more
you-
important than that.
Why do you on official business with
House Dawn.
some of the nobles?
Delivery.
I don't want to know what it is you guys are delivering.
Drugs.
you say that? Did those words actually
Although
feel?
I say drugs, then I start laughing.
I'll pull out. I'm gonna pull
And
out.
you see the guy looks at you, kind of awkwardly goes,
Can I hand him? Can I
Yeah.
hand him? Can I hand him a pen and a piece of paper to just write the
Yeah,
directions?
he writes
on?
the directions up.
Nice.
That's like fucking old man jokes.
You look like a pinch of sued would put you out dead.
A pinch of soup.
Look at that, dude.
Sued.
I was sleeping last session. And
Yeah,
I'm still
Yeah,
in the loop.
exactly.
Yeah, what?
What?
What'd you say?
Shut up!
What are you talking about?
That's because we didn't get anywhere because you were sleeping the entire time.
Oh yeah,
You're
no,
just-
maybe I should. Oh, is that what it is? I have to be awake to get anywhere too? Oh my gosh.
Usually,
Well, yeah.
You are this.
I can't show you the world if you're sleeping.
if you're sleeping, you can't
I
move.
can show you the world.
This is
Wake
much
the
more
fuck
useful
up.
than an
You're
ant.
sleeping.
Oh man.
Anyways,
What?
the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
It was a ship I ran into while I was on a boat.
Oh.
Oh.
I used to be the captain. They called me El Capitan
Why don't they call you Capitan anymore?
because
Were you a bad one?
I'm not a sailor anymore. That wouldn't make sense. Plus, people didn't like it. They're like, no, you're not on a boat. You can't be El Capitan.
You were never on a boat.
I was on a boat.
How are you a sailor who wasn't
Oh,
on
I'm
a
sorry.
boat?
I didn't know you were around 300 years ago when I was on a boat.
That's
My
why I
bad,
don't
Polcho.
believe you. You make a lot of shit up, Ferris.
How would you know?
God damn it.
One of these days, I'm gonna find someone who can cast wish and wish for you to tell the truth.
I'm gonna find someone older than you.
I'm a bad liar, Polcho. That's one thing you should know about me.
No.
Well, while you guys are arguing amongst yourselves, is there anything else I can
Oh
help
shit,
you with?
he's still
Is you guys search? You guys are very You guys a mercenary group?
Yes.
No, we're like.
Are you
a sword-
successful?
Sword for hire.
Yep.
Mercenary
That would be a
sounds-
mercenary
That
group.
sounds way too edgy for me.
Swords for hire is worse.
No, it sounds heroic.
No, it doesn't.
I'll mark you down as still prospecting jobs.
Nice.
We actually have quite a bit of jobs.
No, we don't. We don't know. We can take anything.
Well,
Level 7.
my
about it.
prayers to the gods for the people who decided to
Sure.
put faith in your.
One's a tree. Have you ever gotten a quest from a tree?
You watch as he you can see his Adam's apple bob from a swallow. I bid you good day. And he walks inside. And the other guys are looking like and then they go with him.
We'll be back.
Where are you going?
We'll be back and you'll see.
Oh, okay.
A new shiny gold belt.
But now you have directions
Yes.
to
Yes.
House Fun.
You're not supposed to be materialistic.
House of Busan.
No.
Did you say House of Husan?
The House of Thon.
What?
The House of
Luigi's Mansion.
Thon.
Why are we going to the House of Thongs, guys? Come on. We need to stay focused. You guys are sick.
Can we vote a new leader?
This is not a democracy.
I fought natural causes quite a bit, and I always come out on top.
I'm not a natural cause.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Everyone thought Bernie was a good idea until he fucking served
Really
a
went on
couple.
a power trip, dude.
Way to go, buddy.
No, just kidding.
I'm asking for your democratic support.
So you go to the House of Thon, which is one of the smaller
Oh, they're
Waterdeep
no
houses.
bosses.
They do not have a formal protection. They're one of the smaller houses, but they're in a very nice, well-off neighborhood, which is guarded and well kept. And walking up to their estate, you knock on the door and are greeted.
They have a
Their estate has like one of those circular kind of like roundabouts where you can park your carriage. And you knock on the door, and an older male opens the door. Greetings. How may I assist you?
Winston?
What?
You sound like Winston.
Are you Calder?
Both of you look at each other like.
What is your name, sir?
Exactly like
My name is Calder. Yes. He like looks across the group of you. Calder Morskill.
Can you greet us? one more
It is
time?
Marskill. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna pull out the black pearl necklace and I'm gonna hand it to him. And I'm gonna say,
Where did you get that? Where did you find that?
It was given to me by Zhilong. She said to bring it here. And that,
At this point, his hands are kind of shaking a little bit. Is she alive? Is she okay?
she is. She's alive.
I'm kidding. Executive
Don't mind
Chair.
him, he hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Oh, my
I hate it
pills.
so much.
No, he doesn't have pills, he just has to have breakfast. You're not you when you're hungry. God damn it. Tear,
If only-
damn it.
if only
Tear,
there-
damn it.
If there's
Tear,
a-
damn it.
Hey, shh.
Enough out of you
If
today.
only there was a candy bar that would save me.
She Long and her family, they were allies of
there's
the
no
Thorn
candy
family.
bars in D&D.
She has an inheritance with us. That pendant is to acquire her inheritance. Please,
Wait a
if you come on
second.
in and follow, I can
Money?
provide everything for you.
Necklace for.
As you guys are brought into the home, you are attended to by a few servants. He dispatches the servants to go to the attic to acquire this inheritance, and they leave and run off. How long have you known Zhilong? How did you come to acquire?
Not too long.
What?
We saved her.
Are you trying to?
We saved her
Trying to
town
confuse
from a
again.
giant attack. But it was cool because she was pretty badass and fought the giants with us. And then we were like, okay guys, we're gonna
this
go
how you-
out and explore. And she was like, wait, take this necklace. And we were like, we'll take it. And we'll go. And so we brought the necklace here.
That's very great to hear. That's wonderful.
You poke his head.
He pulls out a handkerchief.
Can I take a step back?
Yeah, we all take a step back, dude.
Puts it back.
I,
6 feet, 6 feet.
listen, I've got a fucking mask on. I'm gonna stand right in front of it.
You have a mask on. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I don't even need to socially distance. So they go ahead and they actually bring an old wooden trunk out, and you can see
What?
And then
he
five.
reaches inside his
I thought you said inheritance, not Christmas.
yeah, and so he reaches inside of his uniform because he's got like a what's it called? A vest over his nicer clothes, and he goes and pulls out a key, and kind of his hand shakes as he goes in.
I'll grab it. Oh wait.
Oh.
No.
And he goes and unlocks it.
I didn't realize this was happening.
As it opens up, he goes ahead and pulls out. It's not really that like deep, but it is a very empty for the most part. It has two things in there that he pulls out. One is a blade. It is sheathed and wrapped, and
How
the
big?
hilt of it. It appears to be a long sword.
I don't want
The
it.
hilt of it
Oh,
has
it's long.
yes. The
Yeah,
hilt of it has a
What?
lion's like fully.
That's what I was thinking.
Disadvantage. Nice roll. I was trying to avoid that. Fully outstretched in a proud lion pose.
Tell me when you're done.
I know what you're doing. Like the statues of
Yes, yes. And then also a small box, and he opens up that box, and there's a ring in there.
Ooh.
Put it on my horn.
No.
Fit it.
These-
See what size it is.
These are the only things that she had. This,
Is she longsword and
yes, this is called
I'll
Oathkeeper.
take it. Hell yeah.
What's the ring?
Oath Keeper?
It's a signet ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
I
it's
kneel
just
down.
a signet ring.
Dude, put it on my
Yeah,
horn.
it's just a signet ring.
So just worth something.
I'll take it.
I guess.
I'll put it on my horn.
It's the ring.
No. Put it on my horn, dude.
It's too late.
No.
You watch his arm.
In brightest day and darkest
Got started.
Is that Green Lantern?
Yeah.
On a natural one, you
My-
suffer from a heart attack.
My old man disguise drops.
17.
This is what I was looking for.
I am Sinestro. So yeah, so you guys have acquired Oathkeeper and a signet ring. A
What is
signet ring for House Thon.
Oh,
The
House
ring
Dawn.
is designed to show that you are an ally of House Thon. So where our allies are, your allies are. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
So, what does the sword do?
Kills. It's a family sword.
Is it, magical?
I think so. What?
What's it called?
You sound like me.
What's the name of it?
He asked if it's magical. I said I think so.
What's the name of it? You remember?
Oathkeeper.
Keeper, sorry.
If,
Yes, it's magical.
Not to be confused with Oath.
Why is your voice changing? Because I keep listening to you.
I can
It's
identify
addicting.
it tomorrow after a rest.
What do you mean identify it? It's a sword.
Well, I can identify.
I'm kidding. I'm a spellcaster too, I know.
Oh, sorry.
You're such an ass today.
Sometimes I'm just not sure if
Crawled up Kadre's ass.
it's your.
It's water deep.
I'm not sure if it's your dementia sometimes, so I just.
You might have to check your pants.
It's not my dementia.
What?
It's not my dementia.
Sorry,
It's not my dementia.
Is your dementia a problem?
Is what a problem?
Your dementia.
It's not my dementia.
But is it potentially a problem?
Is what a problem?
Your dementia.
Hey, what were we just talking about 30 seconds ago?
What is happening? What is going on right now? I think maybe it's time that you leave.
I'm gonna gently close the door.
Well, we thank you for the Xilong sword and the signet ring.
Yes. Thanks for the pendant.
Good day. Was it just me, or did he sound like me again? There?
Wait! Before you shut the door,
Yes.
do you know
How can I help you?
where to find a fella named Chaslov, the Yarg Lord?
You see at that point he kind of like,
Why are you interested in Jaslov?
We got business with him too, if you know what I mean.
well then you must end your business. That is bad business.
That's what I mean. It's not good business. We need to know.
Is he in trouble?
No. Not yet. But that's for him to decide.
Can my nose poke through the door?
The door's not fully. The door's not closed.
Yeah, you can find him at his estate.
What are we doing with him?
It's three rows over.
Doing with this?
Towards the end, it's nestled on a smaller hill,
What's
so it's a
this?
little bit more elevated than the buildings below it.
Does he ever leave?
No.
And is it only him who lives there? Does he have a family?
Pets?
He's got a lot of pets.
Pets?
Watches Velociraptor.
Wait. Can I insight that pets?
Does he have pets?
What?
He hit Minotaur puberty. What?
What kind of pets?
I think you'll have to see that for yourself.
What?
No. Insight.
Turtles.
13 insight.
Oh, whale players turtles.
Yeah, he seems to be. The insight is more to read him. He seems as if he's like, this is something that you
angry
can't put into
pets,
words.
Or like, what the freak?
It seems like he's trying to convey that this is something that you can't really. It's one of those things you can't prepare someone for.
Wait, why do we have to go to that guy again?
Need to meet him for some reason. I don't remember why. Someone told us to talk with that motherfucker. I think that he's connected with the seven, like the seven serpents or something, whatever. I think.
No, he is a
he might-
dragon expert that Maxine had sent you to.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you were supposed to remember that one.
Yeah.
Come on, Varus.
No,
the
oh,
black
but
man.
you talked to her.
Make the old
No, I
guy
didn't.
remember.
No,
Maxine?
I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah, because you got that ornate
Gilded
skull.
skull.
I'm
Yeah.
a dumbass dude. I'm sorry.
So
Oh,
where are
yeah.
your notes, son?
Up your fucking ass. and around the corner.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nev, I'm gonna need you to apologize to Misery. That was not okay.
You yelled at a kid.
That's different.
That was out of character.
That makes it worse.
Cool.
That was just
Alright.
me releasing anger, okay? Like a child.
It's very
Parents do
natural.
it every day.
Ferris, I'm not mad at you.
18.
I'm just disappointed.
Damn, dude, you got hit with it tonight.
My parents did it to me.
So, acquiring the location of Shazloth Yorghorn's estate, you are able to find it within the earlier section of the North Ward. It is a tall stone house that has a tower on one of its corners. It's nestled on a smaller hill surrounded by other buildings. The estates are very nicely kept, but this specific building, its design is a bit more Gothic in style, not as modern as some of the other houses of Waterdeep, which are a bit more Victorian. And so, as a result of that, it looks ominous. It gives off very weird and out of place vibe to it as you're kind of approaching. There is candlelight in the upper floor, second floor of the building, and the door is before you.
I'll knock.
You knock on the door.
Peacekeepers!
Housekeeping.
We were sent by a lady named Maxine.
Interestingly enough, upon saying the word Maxine, the door seems to open on its own, opening inwards with this very
Good heavens!
what?
Really?
Sorry.
Oh wait, no, it's heavens.
With a very eerie like.
Great Elysium!
And it's kind of like a dimly lit foyer.
Ladies first.
We're gonna come inside now.
Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go first.
Okay, so you enter.
You go. And
Yeah,
I
you
go
just said
second.
ladies first.
I want to go second.
I hold on to Poltro's tail.
What? Hey, whoa. Contested tail check.
I
Wait,
don't
could
have
I
a tail.
attack someone with my tail too?
I mean, you can't attack someone, but you can.
Can I
whack
choke them out? Oh.
I choke them.
Like, you know.
It's not in my games.
I'm not gonna go inside, and I'm gonna stay outside at the front door. This weirded me out.
You're weirded out.
I'm aware
For
of where
once.
You're wearing a mask.
So you're gonna wait outside.
Yeah, I don't let them talk to
You
me.
look so weird, just like at a weird place with a
Yeah,
whole
Mr.
ass
Fun.
You're
mask
absent from the
on.
whole thing.
Well,
They
I
don't die upon walking in. They walk in perfectly fine.
Okay, I'll go in last.
You're gonna miss the fun room.
You go in cautiously, hesitantly. You can see that Nephis does have a bit of a notable aversion to this place.
Is Neff scared? Don't wet your pants, Neff.
Summon undead.
Says you.
Summon undead behind fucking.
Joke's on you, undead's already here.
Is it you?
Yes, it is me.
Because I'm 750 years old.
And I won't die.
Once you pass, I'm going to use animate dead on your corpse.
Neff is dog. You should get that checked out.
Coming from someone that yells at children. I have enough room to say that that's pretty messed up.
You actually hear a conversation going on in the upper floor, and as your attention is drawn to what appears to be the muffled sound of shouting, the door behind you.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Yeah, it opens.
I'm gonna go up the stairs to go to the shouting.
I'm gonna follow Misery.
You guys head upstairs, and as you reach the top of the stairs, the
Normal doors don't creak.
the legibility of the words start to become a bit more easier to understand.
What if you're
There is
dyslexic?
well, it's a good thing we're not reading the words, but you're listening to them. As you are walking up, you hear a kind of like a deeper voice, kind of, yeah, right, a deeper growling, like sharp and guttural.
Growling?
Yeah. Well, I don't understand. Why can't you just put the request in? And you hear a slam. The response is very quiet, and because of the sound of it, you actually can't make out the other voice. But you hear like.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, exactly. As you guys are walking closer, you get to where there is an open door. And the door is where the candlelight seems to be flickering out of, so you imagine it was from the room above. You have not made yourself visible in the threshold of that, but
Can I like? Can I sneak up to the door to try to like? I want to hear the other person.
Are we
Yeah.
trying to sneak in or just...
So go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Why are we sneaking in?
And do it.
You never know.
We're supposed
Just
to
yeah,
be-
just make it normal.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
We don't know. It's like yes, but
14
Are we
plus
breaking and entering?
7, so I
no.
got
Then
21.
why don't we just walk up?
Okay, make a perception roll at advantage.
Alright.
I'll let Misery do a thing, but then I'm walking in.
A nat 20.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll again.
Called a
Okay.
dirty 20.
Okay, you are going to hear the full conversation. So it looks, guys, just for your guys' perspective, it looks like because Misery's in front, that she actually goes up to the door and kind of sits and listens. So
Oh my gosh.
it's very evident that she's trying to listen in. Okay.
Someone sneezes.
I don't understand. If the issue is as severe as you think it is, why you can't pull a few strings here and there and get balls moving? Last time, I've told you, and I've told you quite clearly, I cannot make that happen. You are asking for way too much. I thought you were a wise owl. What, are the Harpers just completely useless these days? I would ask that you simmer down. I'm not trying to tell you anything other than what I can do. You don't need to make me your enemy, because at the moment I can't give you what you want. I'm not a vending machine. That's not a thing. I'm not a gift giver. not a gift giver. What? Witchcraft! Burn them! So what? Being the title of the King's Justice just doesn't do anything these days?
Yeah, we play a medieval campaign.
That is long ago, and that's not my title. So I ask again, you're poking at things you cannot play with. Okay? Brutanther doesn't just listen to every little thing that I ask. It doesn't work that way. Well, then you're somewhat useless. I hope you enjoy your little kids' camp. I have visitors. I know that you're sitting out there.
So they can just hear that. So that's what
You were somewhat addressed.
I would be like, slowly back up.
What do they say?
They can hear us.
What?
They can hear us.
I immediately go and open the door.
Hey!
The door is already open, so you just press the threshold. And, hey! You see a gold scaled dragonborn who is sitting at a chair, robed, very ostentatious, very eccentric, with baubles hanging kind of around the large head frame. Dragonborns have a variety of different types of head pipes, and so with this gold dragon appearance, there's a bit of extra spaces to put like what would be like earrings and different types of jewelry and adornments. Very, very intricate looking man. Standing at the side of the table with a stern but very just kind of calm appearance appears to be a yellow-skinned tiefling wearing a red silk set of clothes topped by a turban.
Your parents?
No.
Yeah, from the last session, dude. Or from the last campaign.
No, is this your mom?
Yellow tiefling, dude? I've never met a yellow tiefling.
Me, bro?
Yeah,
What?
his old character.
That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you say my parents?
That's not Lux, is it?
That hella is, bro.
Red turban?
And he worked for the Harpers.
Lux didn't have parents either.
That's Lux.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Hakon was going to be the callback.
That's a great point.
You know what he's probably gonna do? He's probably gonna mention every single one of our characters in different spots of the game.
I don't know, dude.
I think so. I have.
You see the gold scaled dragon
Hello.
goes, please, you may all enter. You don't need to just show up one. I know you're all out there. Why just won't make yourself known?
Who's saying that? That's not.
The Dragonborn.
I was like, that's what Lux sounds like.
Lux's parent.
Are you Lux's mom?
What?
What are you talking about?
You just got yelled at.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping. We didn't know if we could come in. We didn't want to interrupt.
You see the tiefling kind of goes, your apologies are not needed. You're
Thank you.
welcome Waterdeep.
You're talking to your old character right now.
I'm not really a big fan of Waterdeep, to be honest.
And why is that? I would imagine someone of your experience would
There's a way.
enjoy the finer
Like
elements
a
of.
wooing old man.
It's horrible. The way they built this is... They ruined all the grassland here. It used to be peaceful. You wouldn't understand. You're young and...
Ah. Don't let age fool you. So.
Well, we're here because this lady Maxine said we should seek you out for your knowledge.
Yes,
on
I'm well aware
dragons.
why you're here. I can read the portents.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
dull.
Oh, I'm just a messenger.
I'm not shooting the messenger. I'm just telling you you're providing regardless. Anyways, yes, you're
You
here.
call me
Great.
stupid.
Provide you were here to
What?
tell us stuff.
God damn it.
You can see the tiefling at this point goes, Chaslav, where are your manners? You're not going to introduce yourself to your guests. Incredibly rude.
That's his name.
Your mannerisms are incredibly misplaced. My mannerisms are incredibly misplaced. I'm Chaslav the Arghorn, draconic expert of Waterdeep. Congratulations, I've met you. Awesome. You see the tiefling goes, I am just known as Luxevris around here. Wise owl of the Hoppers, if you so would.
Wait, so
What are the
Chazloth is the
Hoppers?
King's Justice?
If you don't know, it's probably for the best.
Wait. Chazloth is the King's Justice.
Do you know what?
Or, I'm confused. Someone there is the King's
We've
Justice.
never dealt so much psychic damage to Katray in one session than today.
Lux was the King's Justice.
Oh, he was? Okay.
King's Justice.
He's still got his
Dragon
arms
Slayer,
kind of
first
crossed
his kind.
at the moment.
Orphan. He had many titles.
Lux wasn't this humble.
What was the gift you got?
Just kidding.
The King's Justice.
That's right.
And immunity to
Is
fire.
he carrying a staff?
He's not.
I try and burn Lux Everest to see if
Well, actually, he is. It's in his pants.
God damn it!
Killed him!
Timestamp. 148.
Oh god, no!
That is not.
My heart, I'm giving out!
That is
The
not.
king's justice! Justice is served!
Yeah, you can see he's standing. So, Chaslav, they're yours. Very well. Message. What are you here for?
Well,
Dragons.
have you heard about the
I
wardening?
expect that's why you would see me.
Have you heard about the wardening?
is Lux a trusted ear to say this in front of?
If you couldn't say anything in front of this tiefling, you couldn't say anything in front of anyone.
He's a hopper. So.
As lo-
What? I would trust Harper's as far as I could throw him.
what is a harper?
Organization that keeps secrets.
We are a group of aspiring minds looking to better the world. We do
Keep
so by
secrets.
recognizing that knowledge and information is powerful, and the securement and protection of said knowledge and information can turn societies to flourishing countries, and to turn flourishing countries to rubble.
In other words, they gatekeep knowledge.
No, we don't.
Kind of.
You don't gatekeep knowledge. If you wanted knowledge, feel free to go to Candledeep. They gatekeep knowledge.
Do they really?
Well, I mean, it's a fortress monastery designed completely to house all of the most notable tomes. In fact, do you know the entrance fee to Candledeep?
No. I never.
You have to bring an item, a tome, a text, a scripture, a poem, that the halls of Candledeep do not currently contain.
What the
You
hell?
must bring an original work. That is your ticket in.
Wow.
So if I write a book, I can.
Yes, if you wrote your own book, you can bring that in as admission.
A horse.
My
goes,
hentai will
no,
work.
The chicken goes.
They have moderated. They have moderative restrictions on content. So you're here for dragons.
Oh,
No,
well, we're
You
here.
haven't found them.
The Ordning.
Yeah, well,
Giants.
See, Chazoth goes, Wardening, giants.
the giants are.
Continue to fill me in.
The giants are fighting amongst each other to try and reestablish their
Yes, I
caste
know that
system. This is a big problem. for
We
everyone.
want a dragon's help to kill the
Oh,
giants.
you want dragon's help? Well, Mr. King's Justice Man, sounds like you should get right on it. How about you go tell Panther that they can shove their little desired good for nothing brains up their righteous? And he goes, no, we are not going down that road. I'm not enraging the dragons. What specifically do you think we need to get the might of dragons for?
It's not just a few giants fighting against each other. The giant races are uniting.
Well, they're fracturing, they're not uniting.
Well, I saw a hill giant.
Remember, knowledge.
I saw a hill giant grow a vase that shot out wind magic, almost like I'm not.
Really?
Yes. And that weirded me out. I wasn't certain, but I don't believe hill giants are capable of such magic.
They're not traditionally.
They also attacked a coordinated attack. While they waited, we got attacked by bugbears, goblins.
That would be normal for giants to rally with some of the goblinoid races. The fact that hill giants are getting more organized is a bit worrisome. Yes, the giants are causing issues throughout the savage frontier. The northern settlements don't really stand a chance. That's why I'm speaking with Chazal to try to come up with at least an idea I can bring before some of the lords of Waterdeep and see where that might take me. Fortunately, politics in this blasted city only goes so far. However, I'm curious to know a bit about your intentions.
We just want the world to go back to the way it was. I mean, the ordning seems like a natural part of the giants. They gotta figure out their order, but we just want to help speed that along, you know, and then there's
So
no
you
more-
wish to bring balance, peace, if you will.
Well, that would make
Well,
Tyr
keep us
very
at
happy.
peace. Peacekeepers.
There's a lot of things that would make the gods very happy. Getting rid of a lot of the evils that plague this world could be one. Removing the evils in our hearts could be another.
I have no evil in my heart.
What I've learned from my time on this planet is that every person has some evil in their heart. How it comes out it varies, but even the most proud and the strongest of warriors can be easily seduced by the darker
God damn it.
spirits that inhabit.
Yeah, that was Hakon. Hakon taught Lux that.
Hey, he's a wise man now for it.
What's your weakness
The ladies.
Weakness?
in that aspect?
My weakness is that I am not good at sharing my weaknesses with people.
Sure. Well,
You can fuck us up.
to be more honest, we never meant to end up here down this path. We were merely
Jazloth had said as much that you were
Almost died.
unguided adventurers. We were prepared for your arrival. He's a diviner and draconic expert, so he was able to see into the future, and his portents had told you. You see Chazloth speaks up, "Hey, I don't need you to blast and tell my story, got it?" Right, anyway, so, what I was trying to tell him was that the portents had told me that unguided warriors were going to be arriving, one in the shape of a bull. Boom!
Woo!
Congratulations. So, what we went ahead and done is we've gotten through a little bit of some worrisome parts on our end, you know, a little bit of some tit for tat, and here we are.
sure that works.
You can see Lux looks and goes, eloquent. Anyways, I'm unfortunate to say there's not going to be much help. I do not believe that the dragons would want to unite to rally up against the giants. The giants have not been a threat for the dragons for centuries. To get them to stir once was difficult, but it was done. To do it a second time so soon would be unheard of.
Not even just one
Yeah.
measly little dragon.
Trust me, these dragons are not willing to separate.
But what do if we keep seeing more of the giants working together?
Well, if it got big enough, then the dragons would definitely have to make themselves known. But unfortunately, at the moment, it's isolated to a region of our country land that is just not very well protected. They would look at it as a failure on our part, and rightly so. We can't keep our own settlement safe.
God damn it.
But
Okay.
Dragons, what can you do?
I have a colleague that's friend traveling around the savage frontier trying to put right to a few areas that have started to break out. I haven't heard from him in a while, but
I don't know who.
Is this Hakon?
but he knows to find you guys.
He knows how to find us.
Yeah, he knows how to find you. We, like Jezza said, we went through the unpleasant niceties, the tit-for-tats of getting everything prepared. I'm sorry for the incident in that square, but
Oh. What?
Did they call you a mutt?
No. They were talking about the incident at the square, but they weren't. At least what I know that they weren't there.
right.
You
So
point
at about
to
this point, there is a
Missouri or-
third figure in this room who makes his presence aware and goes, "Yes, that would be me. I apologize." And you see a male elf with gold-flecked eyes standing, and it's the eyes that give away.
Bro.
There is a gourd strapped to his side, and he's leaning up against the wall and kind of makes himself known. Apparates instantly, like his entire form appears. That would be me. I apologize.
Yo, is this
Sorry for the intrusion.
What? No, what's
I bumped into you earlier.
You did, yes. You did a perfect job. You did exactly what I hoped you would do. Your heart overflows for people, and that is exactly what I needed. Sorry for the deception, but it was kind of crucial. So we have, we've gotten through the unpleasant parts of making sure that our friend can find you.
freaking mutated?
I know, that's cool.
They're always watching.
I know.
Well, we appreciate that. I do have one more question. How do you know Maxine? What did she
I have
you?
a colleague of Maxine. She was known around Waterdeep before she fled out to that stupid farm.
Oh. Hey! It's not stupid.
Yeah, okay,
It's peaceful.
sure.
Relaxing.
Peaceful for the duns.
Paradise.
You can see both the elf and Lux kind of.
It's a fellow elf.
And they're from
I'm still
Greenis.
shocked that he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, completely. Just out of nowhere. He's leaning against the wall.
What's with the face?
Well, I mean,
You've
it's
been here
not
for
nowhere, it is
750
Waterdeep.
years. You should have
Kind of
seen
its
something
home.
like this.
But
Interestingly enough for you, Misery, because you went to that square, the elf and the tiefling, now that you see the two of them together, match that
I'm gonna
statue
be
that
like,
you saw.
Like,
And you're now connecting the dots.
So can I actually? Like, can I then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, am
You
I?
know-
Who's the elf?
You look. Both of you look very familiar. There's a statue in town that almost looks like you guys.
Yes,
say-
you saw the statue that was erected in our honor. Yes, you are speaking to the very same. We're highly respected around these
You're the
areas.
sword.
Wait, I'm a Boris. Wait,
Right.
that's a Boris.
The
Right.
sword of the council? You're the sword of the council?
Was not a functioning unit anymore.
Oh, it's a Boris. Dude, we
You
married.
guys are legends.
This
What?
is not a Boris.
Oh, I thought a Boris and fucking the Tiefling got married, dude.
What?
Why are you looking at me like that, Kitcher?
Because he's like, where'd you get that from?
I feel like you're in a different game.
So why did you guys disband?
There was no need for us to stay together. The sort of the council was a, you see the tiefling Lux kind of perks up. Momentary pairing.
Who the fuck is this elf?
It's Newtade.
Oh.
We
The glowing gold eyes.
we traveled, we slew some dragons, we saved some stuff, and yeah, so we received our due honors, and we retired from traveling together. We still have important things to do. Occasionally get to see most of them every now and then. It's easy when you can teleport long distances. It really pisses off one of our friends.
Could you teleport us long distances?
We could. We
That could save us a trip.
we would be willing to teleport you at specific distance. It depends on where you're wishing to go. But we can assist you on your next leg of the journey. In fact, we were told that we were most likely going to have to, so we're prepared.
Well, we would greatly appreciate that.
No. Newt will handle the converting side of things.
Nice. I don't actually know where we're going next though. I think
I feel like the last stop is well, we found the dude, but I know we asked him for help, or asked him for help with the dragons, but I don't know what to do besides. I mean, I guess this is what we're supposed to do. Meet, you know.
Lux doesn't seem busy. Why doesn't he just go do this quest?
There's a statue of him. Okay, we don't ask questions.
Isn't the other place we have left is it's Daggerford? I think that's what it is. Where with the letter, and then to find the tree.
Deliver a fucking letter, dude. Edward could have just done that.
what, orange
Yes,
letter?
you do have to go to
Yeah.
Daggerford to the Happy. I think it's the Happy Cow
We
Tavern.
haven't gone there yet.
Nope,
Yeah,
that
so
was
it's
our
the
last
Happy
stop.
Cow Tavern, and then
The tree.
correct.
The tree.
Alright,
Yes.
well let's go take Oren's letter.
The universe.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we're actually ready to go to Daggerford. Unless
Wait.
you guys, what?
I have one more question.
Okay.
I heard this is for the Mr. Everest. I heard that you cast Wish 3 times in a row and just endured that pain. I heard. Is the rumor true?
He's thinking, he's like, wait a second, was it? Did that happen?
Not many people knew of that. How did you come to acquire that knowledge?
I've been around
We go
a
kill
long
him.
time. Friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Who knew some guy that was friends with someone else.
He fucked a Kensei monk.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
No.
I have experienced that pain.
Like a new.
I died from it.
What?
The pain killed me.
But you
No.
lived?
As I stand before you, alive. Correct.
Holy shit. Unbelievable.
And you still complain about back pain.
You hear a third voice, or a fourth voice from the doorway.
What the?
He complains about a lot of things. Don't let him drive you up a wall. And you turn and see, standing in the doorway, walking in, a rogue in a Kempo-ji, and a bald head. An elf walks through
Get that dude.
with a swagger that is like confident. You can see both Nute and Lux look at each other like, "Oh, Boris, it's been quite a while. You just arrived in Waterdeep, yeah? We weren't expecting you so soon." Nute's like, "I didn't get to cleaning. No, and he goes ahead and casts prestidigitation. You can see
What?
the outfit gets a little bit cleaner. He kind of leans in. I'm comfortable around guests put together, especially friends, and they give each other, the three of them give each other kind of like a cordial hug. They ask like how they're doing and small talk, and Lux goes, "Sorry, Aurora, it's gonna have to wait. I know we have important matters to attend to. We can send you to Daggerford if that's where you have to go. You can teleport you there with no issues. There's a specific area you need to be at."
What?
He's traveled Daggerford
Yeah,
quite
what's
well.
the-
He knows the city up and down.
What's the name of the inn? What's the name of the inn? What's the name?
Wait, that monk, he looks really powerful.
He goes, "I
He's in the
am." He goes,
statue.
"I'm definitely powerful." And you can see Lux goes, "Don't let him fool you. He just is really good at hitting things with his head."
The Happy Cow Login?
Happy Cow
Login
Town.
Cottage? I don't know.
The Happy Cow Cottage.
Happy Cow.
No, it's Happy Cow Inn.
Happy Cow Inn? I don't know. Happy Cow whatever.
Happy
In
Cow out.
Daggerford?
Happy Cow, it's.
Happy Cow too.
Or was it the Lily Tavern?
It was the Happy Cow.
Okay.
Yeah, the Happy Cow Tavern.
Happy
Cow.
Cow
Where did I get Lily from?
Happy cow.
If you could put us
Happy Kawaru.
outside the front door of the Happy Cow Tavern or anywhere near that is perfect.
You see, Nute goes, I know just the tavern. It's a very sprightly place.
Nice.
Lily, I believe, is the
Right, that's the lady.
newlywed actually to the owner of
Oh.
the Harches family. Yeah, I attended the wedding. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. If you see Lily, give her my regards. But I can teleport you there with no issue. She's a
Okay.
dear friend. Dear friend. How'd you get to know her?
We just heard about her from this guy named Oren. He's sending a letter to her.
Her brother.
Oh.
And he's still alive.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
That
you
was-
just
you didn't
fucking
sound too
fucked
sure.
up.
You just killed that guy, man. He's alive now. Not for
I
long.
will say that kind of funny. What is it?
It's not my place to say.
Well,
Aren't you gonna leave him
you
alone?
should know that Tyr and Elnath are both bearing witness right now, and they are very disappointed in your dishonesty.
You see the bald-headed elf, who is referred to as Arboris, kind of goes up and goes, "Yeah, and who are you to start saying about who's standing witness?"
What?
And he's got his arms crossed, and just kind of like eyeing you. He walks right up to you and kind of puts his head up.
Can I stare at his head?
Can you see your
Seriously.
reflection?
You don't see a lot of elves that are fully bald.
I want to look down at his head.
Oh,
What
hand
is it?
plankton.
Tyr and Elnath are always bearing witness.
Okay.
What did he?
Who do you give your patronage to?
My patronage?
Yeah.
I give my patronage to two gods. My left fist and my right
That's
fist.
dumb.
And that's all I need.
You're not emboldened by any righteous cause or valiant.
Righteous cause? You're talking to the hero of this city, buddy!
Oh my gosh, man, this guy.
Yeah, they got statues of me everywhere. You can see Lux goes, he's not the most humble of our entourage, but we'll say this is the sharpest point of the sword.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Am I right?
The Exotic goes, yeah, and what? You don't look like the youngest the youngest
Whoa.
cheese on the block.
I was talking about bald.
No, he's talking to you.
Oh, yeah.
You never had an old guy.
What are you talking about? You would hit an old guy.
Pulls out glasses.
You see Lux goes, I wouldn't test that one. He definitely would hit an old guy.
That's alright, he yells at kids.
No, I don't.
You yell at children.
I would never.
I think we have to teleport you guys somewhere. I'm worried.
Everyone gets teleported except for me. I'm in the fucking bridge.
Oh, they gave me an elf today. You're bug bathed.
I gotta go.
Lux off.
That was so funny. Everyone.
Anyways,
everyone was so evil.
If you're ready, we can send you right away. It would be no problem.
Actually, there's one more thing I have to do.
Yeah.
I'll be gone for like 15 minutes.
Doing what?
Doing what?
I'll be right back.
What?
The guilt has gotten to me, guys, okay? I feel bad. So I'm going to go and purchase some flowers. I'll get some, like, muffins or cookies or something.
You're about to.
Are you gonna try to find this kid?
Bro.
Well, I know where the house is, the family.
You don't know where the house is.
Took him inside.
They didn't take him inside. They took him away.
Oh, I thought there was, like, a house right
Nah,
next
he
to
No,
followed.
they took him away.
He
They were
followed him home.
out on the street.
I did not follow him home.
Bro, you go buy this kid flowers, they're gonna think you're trying to do something else, bro.
I think you're ready to teleport.
Your heart's in the right place, dude.
You fucked up and sometimes you can never get back on it.
Yeah.
You know, I just leave the basket where I yelled at the kid.
Like someone died there.
And
Dang.
I'll leave
His
a
dignity.
note there that just goes over like, hey, you caught me at a bad time, but it's no excuse.
Mm.
I sincerely apologize for harming. Was it a boy or a girl?
His little boy.
For harming your poor son. Please take these gifts in my gratitude.
The minute you leave them, some destitute homeless person runs up and grabs it and looks right off to the nearest
I
alley.
instantly fucking murder it.
Can he can he roll a D100?
Fireball.
And if he gets 100, the little boy will find it on a D100.
Sure.
All right, Katre,
Roll a D100. If you roll a 100 or a 1. A
I've
100 or a 001.
Got 2% chance, baby. Make it count.
Or sorry, a 000 or a 001.
Too late.
You might as well start your next roll.
There's no point.
Yeah, 44.
No, it is picked up by a homeless guy.
Damn it.
Yeah, one of the street urchins grabs it, goes off, and he starts sharing some of the
Who
contents.
could
They're
have
like,
seen
what is
that
this?
coming?
A bucket of cheese? A toy car? This is worthless. What's this note? You caught me at a bad time. They're like absolutely ridiculing it. What is this, an apology? What, did you get dumped?
I mean, dude.
Your poor son. Oh, did he kill a kid? Oh my god. I think that old man killed a kid.
Am I still like around there?
Oh.
Damn it.
You see it run off, and you're like, oh damn it.
This is what Eldath sees. Look at what you.
By the time you
Eldath
make it
is.
back, you can see at this point the majority of the group have already left, and for your guys' sake, Lux and Arboris end up leaving because they have important matters to discuss, and so they go and just walk out and leave.
Can I get a Boris's autograph before you leave?
I was actually gonna ask for their autographs.
What? A what?
Can you sign my manga?
Can you try my life-size pillow?
Jeez.
I have a life-size pillow of a Danya gun.
I just really love her voice acting.
I am a better man for her than Hakon is.
Any extra health potions? Like leftovers
No,
from
no.
last
Do they have a
campaign?
bag of holding they can give us?
No,
Yo, they definitely have a bag of holding.
I'm
not
putting,
one to give you.
I'm putting Nick inside of a bag of holding.
Wait, the Sword of the Council, they're popular enough to have their own, like, comic books, right? Or
Comic books aren't a
around?
thing, but yeah, stories are told in their
Stories.
names. Songs, tales,
There's no
ballads, and
pictures?
epics.
They've got magic and they got flying fucking castles, but no pictures in the book.
The pictures are like
Draw.
Simba being written on the wall, like
That's
with
so
the
good.
by
Cave
the monkeys.
paintings?
Dude, they can
Yeah.
draw pictures in the book.
Yeah, or just paint a portrait.
Book,
Oh yeah, there's paintings.
Yeah.
No picture books.
You're not that
No
pop-
one's thought about that?
not that
No.
popular. Okay?
Maybe you can pioneer that market field
Yeah.
if you survive.
That's not something embarrassing.
Yeah, everyone just goes to the
Harris
same
won't live
pond.
that long.
He's the more of a that natural causes type of person.
Oh, he's a Charles Dickens kind of guy.
In the beginning, I was gonna die to begin with.
3 chapters with no.
fucking that old man has been
Don't,
through some
don't,
shit, dude.
Don't.
Bro, no old man just becomes that. That's like a Vietnam War vet who fucking saw some weird shit in Vietnam, dude. Who just fucking broke when he turned.
Me?
Or maybe Varys is just.
How did that come from comic books?
Cause, wait, that I don't remember.
Me
I
just
don't.
trying to.
Well, anyways,
That one too.
Really?
you guys
Yeah.
gather yourself
Sorry.
and are
Because you
teleported.
yelled at a
100.
kid. It's a little edgy.
Rude. Teleported to the town of Daggerford, located nestled right outside the Happy Cloud Tavern. You wait with a note in hand for a halfling within the walls of this space. Now, we won't get to that today. We will pick up here next week. With that, as you guys continue your adventures throughout the Savage Frontier in order to figure out how to resolve the shattering of the Orc. But you have met local heroes. And autographs aren't
Bro, they were the heroes of the world, dude.
correct.
I know, they should hype themselves up more.
I feel like the only one that would do that would be Arboris. And Hakon.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like those
Yeah, I feel like Lux and Mutai are too modest. They,
That's
Like-
because they got bodied in one hit. And
that was one
the
time.
shade.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
My old character would beat up your old character.
My dad would kick your dad.
So that being said, we will go ahead and pick up here next week. And that should be good. So yeah, so thank you guys. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week with some more.
16. D&D.
With some more D&D.
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 You guys are like cows.
You gotta do it one more time, bro. D&D. Alright.
We'll be back with some more Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
Good night, good night.